We can see you. Oh, never mind. I don't know. You said we are live.
I don't know if we're live yet.
Oh,
yeah, we are live. Hey, what's up, y'all? If you can hear us, hello, welcome.
I can see you, Solid Psycho.
Yes, we can see you, Solid Psycho. I'm so sorry I accidentally blocked you. My thumb, when I was doing the live stream of Chris at the rap battle the other day, my thumb literally clicked to the two things you have to click to block somebody. You know? And I accidentally blocked him. I'm sorry, dude. I figured it out, though. I made it my mission, and I was stressing about it, so we're good. All right. Y'all can hear us. That's great.
Yes.
I'll go ahead and hit it. You all ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, fuck yeah. If this works, let's see. Oh, no, that's not ready yet. Hold on, give me just a second. Let me set that up.
I'm just gonna hold this guitar to feel comfortable.
No, keep doing that. Keep doing that. We got the homeboy H8trid in that.
Hello.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, I just want to make sure this works. Hold on. Hold, please. Well, why is this frozen? Why is this frozen?
I forgot my comfort stuffed Deadpool.
Your what?
My comfort stuffed Deadpool.
Aww.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That would have been adorable.
Right.
Okay, here we go.
Sounds so cute.
Is it the end of the world? Yes. It is the end of the world. And it's also the beginning of a brand new, solid, juggalo world for us all to enjoy. We'll never die alone.
Yeah. Oh, there's no sounds here.
Just missed that sick guitar solo.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. It was really sick. Thanks for that, dude. That was really incredible.
I didn't even know you were that good.
Did anyone
I don't
record
like to
that?
tell people.
Did anyone record that? No.
No, we didn't.
No.
Okay.
Well,
Anyone in the audience?
one and done.
Okay. Our live studio audience in the back.
All right. Well, welcome everyone. Thanks for joining us. Everyone who's joining us live. My name is Kyle, aka.
Thank you, Solid Psycho.
My name is Kyle, aka Keezy, if you want, and these are my homeboys. It's starting with this guy right here.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Just Chris or Just Chris. The options are endless.
And welcome our esteemed guest, H8trid. Yay!
As you can see, our great friend Carver is not here today.
Yeah.
He is currently... no, Jeff, we do not have a Carver today. Carver is unfortunately at the doctor's office. He is getting his stomach pumped.
Yeah.
He drank way too much giraffe milk. And from, as you know, Carver loves to go and milk giraffes. He drinks gallons of the stuff, and unfortunately, it has not been digesting properly. So he is currently at the doctor's getting all of the giraffe milk pumped from his stomach.
We wish you well, Carver.
Yes.
Yeah, we wish you
Speedy
well.
recovery.
He might be in the operate. I think the operation is done, so he might be waking up sometime soon. Hopefully, he hops in on chat with us. And yes, Jeff, he drinks a lot of that shit.
All right, man. Go ahead. Let's go through the chat. Go ahead and give some shout-outs.
Yes, sir. Let's give a shout out. Our homeboy Derek Bruno. What's up, brother?
So fresh.
We got DC Fago guy.
What's
He's
up,
my
DC Fago
motherfucking
guy?
brother. Yeah, he's the fucking man. DJ Slug, man, always fucking killing the beats. Path Forward. Oh, I know who that guy is.
How do they work?
We've got Solid Psycho. Solid Psycho, the motherfucking man, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, sorry.
All good.
else?
We got Jeff XC, king of the trolls, you know what I mean? Gotta love him, you know what I mean? We've got Lumberjack, about to cut up some wood. Keep it all good. We got the homeboy Cyber Ghost, you know what I'm saying? Haunting the motherfucking electrical waves. Slater Records TV. I don't know what Slater Records is, but it's fucking fresh.
And it's on TV.
Oh, and it's on TV.
He follows us on Twitter. That guy's cool.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. They're fucking fresh. So check them out, too. That's shout out to everybody here live.
Thanks, y'all. Thanks for being here. We
Yeah.
appreciate you.
Yeah,
I'm trying
mad
to
love.
hold down the sounds. So the gathering, huh?
Absolutely. Oh, and the
happened.
Waking Eye. Sorry.
All right.
He was here.
All right, man. Okay, thanks for squeezing that in there. The gather. So, H8trid, thanks for joining us. And
Anytime.
We're
Anytime I'm in the state. It's fine.
yeah, we appreciate that. You were at the gathering with us this weekend. You seem to be having a great time. Every time I saw you, man.
It was substances. But no, it was cool. It was cool. Good time.
Hell yeah, dude. It was interesting. I feel like there's less people there this year.
Yes.
And by the way, I apologize for my voice. You'll have to deal with it.
It's gathering voice.
Gathering
man.
voice, man. I went hard.
Screaming for ICP, you know.
man.
shit.
But yeah, I feel like less people. It was calmer.
Yeah.
The overall gist, I got it. Anyone I'd see, I'd be like, "How you feel about this gathering?" They'd be like, "It's okay." So I'd say the 2024 gatherings, the official gathering.
Yeah, right. It was a mid gathering.
Yeah.
It was all right.
The gathering of the Juggerlos set the tone, and it lived up to that tone.
Yes, for those who were not hip, first everyone when we got our wristbands, at first everyone thought that the Hatchet Man was fucked up. We later found out it was not. It's a silhouette of a zombie.
Yeah.
So it's not holding a hatchet, and one nub is like bit off and supposed to be a bone. So it looked like it had like a little weak arm, and then wasn't holding a hatchet. So it looked whack as fuck. And then also back of our amulets here says Gathering of the Juggerlos. That's J-U-G-G.
Hey, you want to show it?
Yeah.
You can't see it.
just read the
You'll have to
letters
take
out
it
loud.
off.
Yeah.
Oh, no, dude, no.
wow.
You're
Going all
fucking
out.
it up, dude.
People, look.
I wasn't ready for that.
Is it true that they can look online and see it easily? Yeah. Absolutely. But we're going to show it here anyway. Oh, I'm horrible.
Are you?
Gathering of the Juggerlos.
Juggerlos of the Juggerlos.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were all Juggerlos. We were talking to this one ninja who was saying some mad racist shit. So don't do that. Don't do that. Remember that fucking guy? It was so awkward. We were like standing. We were standing by this ninja behind the Ship of Fools because Clockwork had a little rap battle thing and Keezy entered.
Yeah.
And so we were standing by this dude, and he's like, Gathering of the Juggerlos, right? And we're like, yeah. And, laugh, whatever. And then he just starts going on a tangent about Asian people, bro. Like, he's just like, Juggerlos, we got to eat right. And he's like doing all, and I'm like.
He's like, isn't
Just take that soundbite right there, him doing it.
Yeah. And just repeat it.
Yeah.
He was like, didn't Jump Steady's wife design this? Isn't she Asian?
Yeah, and it was like,
Jesus, dude.
oh my God, dude. Yeah, we could not get out of there quick enough.
I hated that guy.
Dude, I know. And then like we had another guy come up right after that who was also an interesting character. Yeah,
Dude, waiting
in
in line for that Ship of Fools rap battle. Like we met like 3 or 4 people in a row that were the worst people.
I mean, for
Like
real.
they just kept coming up to it. I just kept telling Chris, I was like, dude, come over here.
Yeah.
We're going to step over here, dude.
We ended up like in the corner standing in the sunlight away from the group because it was just like, yeah, it was getting crazy
Dude,
back there, man.
That was the people who were participating in the Ship of Fools rap battle. So the Ship of Fools rap battle was there was like I joined. I brought my little flash drive. I was like, I'm gonna leave it up to fate. I didn't join officially. I said, look, here's my song. If you guys got room for me, that'd be great. Clockwork they vouched for me. They're like, oh, this guy's cool, man. Like. Let him in, and like the guy running the shit, he's like, "All right, this is literally what he sounded like." He's like, "All right, guy, you can go ahead and come in here."
How do you feel about them Asians?
Different guy, but funny. But he let me go in there. So we're back there talking to these fucking dudes. They go perform after one,
Characters.
really like bringing
remember-
down the vibe.
I remember that one guy was like, too, like, because we were standing there waiting, and he was like, oh man, I'm ready to bust some raps. And it was like, oh well, yeah, the freestyle rap battle's later. This one's like and he's like, no, this is a freestyle battle. And it was like, no, bro, you're supposed to bring a flash drive and a song. Did you bring a beat? And he was like, yeah, I'm just going to freestyle over it. And it was like, okay,
like, okay, man.
Yeah.
So I went up there, did Old Head Anthem, which is on the album we released, and
Fire.
Thank you. And Chris hype man for me. And the people seem to be into it. Like right before we went on stage, there's a big guy behind stage. He's like, oh, please tell me y'all are actually good. I was like, we're actually good. He's like, for real? I was like, yes, dude, I promise. Watch this shit. And I get fist bumped him. Went up there, did our thing, came off stage. He was like, I was like, did we do it? He's like, yes, you did.
It was dude. It was dude from Bars that was in the
Yes.
rap battle.
Clifton.
Same dude, Clifton. Yeah.
So then right after that, he went up there and he fucking ripped it apart. He was the shit.
Yeah.
He actually did like a real fucking.
well,
like,
he's a lyricist. Yeah.
yeah,
he went up and did bars.
So,
yeah.
so I mean, we lost to him, but after getting on stage, Clockwork was like, "It's between you guys. Keep it real."
Yeah, you're right.
Everyone told me that,
Between you two, yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, that's cool." We went up there and they gave it to him, but that was cool. Like I felt
But
cool.
you still got second. That's dope.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that was-
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
what I felt cool. You know, I hadn't rapped in a long time on stage, so that was really fun, man.
Yeah, it was
I was
fun
gonna
to
see
get
if I
back
could.
up.
I was gonna see if I could whip up the video of that. I know I have it on here somewhere. We
Yeah,
met.
and I mean the Clockwork dudes are always fucking Clockwork
yeah,
they're
just-
always super cool dudes.
Mark. Nice.
Some of the nicest in the game, man, and also some of the most talented. So
Oh yeah. Let me pull this up.
The
Hold
Ship of Fools, I will say, like, it sucked. Like, a lot of the stages, man, had shitty sound.
Terrible.
Unfortunately, you know what I mean? Like, really shitty sound.
That was a big thing that really ruined the gathering for me this year. That was a down.
Yeah,
sound
for sure.
quality everywhere.
Yeah, I really hope that next year they tune in on the sound quality a little bit,
Yes.
like, tighter.
The best.
Oh,
Get-
legendary picture there.
Hell yeah. We got Steve McNasty.
Yeah, McNasty, always a fucking legend. Fucking beast in the
yeah.
game. Yeah, super nice dude.
We love McNasty.
We got
Oh, there's Big J.
yeah, Big J Okerson.
Oh, dude, he killed it.
Big J was so
That
fucking
was so
funny,
dope. It
dude.
was so
God.
smooth.
That was one of my favorite parts of the gathering.
Yes.
Genuinely.
For sure.
Yeah.
He killed it.
He
For sure.
ruled, man. I was happy. I was happy to hear that they're still doing the Violent J podcast too.
Right.
Nice. Yeah,
Oh, we met the Tennessee Gangster.
Yeah, Tennessee Gangster and
did
her
wa-
opponent Kaylee.
I did watch her fight the other night.
Yeah.
I will say, like, what was her opponent's name?
I think it's Kaylee or Callie or yeah.
Well, her
one of the
opponent.
two.
She you could. I know she took the fight on like short notice or whatever. So
Yeah.
I mean, she got in there and they boxed or whatever. But you could tell Tennessee Gangster was like, come on, throw some punches at me.
Word,
like,
yeah.
Like, come on, like, let's put on a show.
Yeah.
But it was fun. Like, she didn't like fuck her up like she easily could have.
Oh no, I agree. Yeah,
She was trying.
It
to
was
put
an
on-
exhibition.
Yeah, she was trying to put on a little show, and it was fine. Like I watched it. It was fun. It was a really
Yeah.
good time. But that was the JC. Jay said that there was more people at that JCW than like ever.
Oh, yeah,
it was packed.
Yeah, I was gonna say we got 2 different ICP shows. First one was really dope. That was the first one was literally just like a recreation of the first ICP show you ever went to. Yeah, Keezy.
Yeah, the House of Horror show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my dad took me to the House of Horror show from my first concert. So I made sure to buy that. Like I never got a tour shirt from that show, so I made sure they were selling it that year or at this gathering with the actual dates on the back from that tour and
dope.
everything. So I bought it because I never did have one. I was like, yes,
Finally.
fuck yeah, finally.
Childhood dream
Yeah.
fulfilled.
But yeah, they nailed it that night. Well, big thing. ICP was on time. Every fucking thing
Yep.
they
Wow.
did this year.
Everything
Yeah.
was
They were
on
2
time.
minutes early, I believe, for the House of Horror show, that was the true miracle.
That really was impressive. Like I saw a couple other people talking about that too. Like it was impressive, like how punctual everything was. You know?
Yeah, church. Absolutely. Like I remember like standing there and like when all the lights went off and like the music started playing, I think everyone had a collective like, wait, what?
Yeah.
You know, like, is it starting already? Yeah, ICP is usually notoriously late, 30 minutes to even an
30
hour.
minutes is generous.
Yeah, 30 minutes to an hour. Yeah, so it's like it was the shit. The second one was the second show was the Red Show.
Yes.
Yeah, which was had more of a mix of modern and classics. You know what I mean?
It started solid.
Yeah.
And by
Little
the end
yellow-
of it,
They really just played like it was it was like they put ICP on shuffle.
Yeah, right.
yes.
It was weird, man. Like I thought it was gonna be like all horror songs and shit, like all dark.
Yeah,
and they
it's
start
weird.
with "Here Comes the Carnival," which I love that fucking song. So don't get me wrong, I'm glad they played it.
Yeah.
But it was just weird. Like it immediately set a different tone that I was expecting. You know.
It was
Yeah.
just gradually less and less lyrics were remembered and
Yeah.
said. And
You know, it was funny because I thought they did a great job Thursday night. Like
Yes.
they fucking crushed it,
Yeah.
and like there was not a misstep. But I felt like that's just all muscle memory, you know.
Yeah.
But when they go to play, because Thursday they played all shit Malenko and older.
Yeah.
Then yesterday they played like a random variety of shit from their entire 30-year catalog.
Yeah.
And Jay forgot a lot of the lyrics to songs that you would be surprised he forgot the lyrics.
Let's go all the way. I
Yeah,
mean,
let's go. Yeah, that's a big one.
Tilt-a-whirl.
Yeah.
Completely forgot.
Didn't do any words on Bang Pow Boom except the boom in the chorus.
Yes, you're right. Yeah, he was kind of checked out, but whatever. I don't hold it against him, but it was an interesting show.
Yeah.
Wasn't their best performance by any means, but it was.
Hey, just
fine.
remember this: when they announced the thing coming up, and am I skipping ahead? Do we have a schedule?
No, we don't.
Oh,
have
no.
to-
No, we
it's fine.
wing it,
Whatever.
brother.
I've been scrolling through looking for the video of me on the Ship of Fools. I was gonna go back to that, but I can't find it.
Yeah,
So
we're
they,
ninjas.
for the Hollow Wicked, they said every show is gonna be different. All 8 of them for the mini tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if they can't get 2 shows, then
Oh yeah, that's a great.
that should
point.
be
Yeah.
Maybe
should
it'll
be a good time.
I hope it's different in the sense that it's the same set list, just shuffled around. So for those who may not know, during the mystery seminar, it was just ICP doing a seminar, which was Great. That's what we
Yeah.
want from a fucking
And Jump
summer.
That's what I want.
Jump
And
Steady
Jump
was
Steady.
there. Yep.
Yeah.
And they had a list of just news topics. No music news, spoiler alert, not a single word about new music.
Nothing about the knot.
Not one word.
Yeah, not one word. Exactly.
Unfortunately, we were all pissed off about that.
Yeah,
but
I think every Juggalo, at the very least, like, just all you had to do was be like, and the name of the 6 Jokers card is the knot.
Yeah.
And give us a fucking silhouette. Even if you don't have a design, just say the knot. Just acknowledge that it's out there
I
because
thought
we
they'd
wanted to hear
drop a
something.
banner at the end of this. At the end
I
of
know,
the-
Same
man.
here.
Nothing.
I was expecting it.
when's the last time they did some shit like that?
Wraith.
Wraith.
The 6.
Yeah.
Which, makes
Yeah,
would
That's
make
what I'm
sense.
saying. Like, they say they're going to do this 6 Jokers card right. Like, well, Shaggy did on his
But
Shaggy
there's
show,
been no
That's
build
the
up.
joke. We're gonna do it right. Not.
Yeah, I mean,
if we.
there's been no build up. We don't even know if this should this 6 Jokers card even be important. We don't know.
Well,
Like,
yeah, there's not.
the Wraith was a build up. Like
Yeah.
this one is just another Joker's card, as far as I know. I don't even know that it's supposed to be like an end or some shit.
Yeah.
Like
You hope
whatever.
So. You'd hope so.
I hope it's cool. I hope it's cool at the very least, but
Yeah.
I don't know if there's going to be some big build up. But
Yeah, I would-
it's the clock is fucking ticking, guys. Like I was saying yesterday, it was a decade between Carnival and Shangri-La.
Yes.
Soak that in, y'all. 10 years. We got the first 6 Jokers cards: Beverly Kills, Tunnel of Love, Dark Lotus, Raidas, Bizarre, the introduction of Twisted,
The Wizard
Blaze,
of the Hood.
Wizard of the Hood 2003, but
2000,
right
okay,
out,
close.
right
Yeah,
out
pretty
there.
close. Yeah, pretty close.
You know, but since then, you know what I mean? We've gotten 5 Jokers cards.
Yeah.
You know, it's been like 15, what? It's been like 20 years since then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back then, 665 seemed like a good idea. Now he's probably like, yeah, that probably wasn't the best idea.
Yeah, man. They got to pick up the fucking pace, man. It'll be 5 years since Yum Yum has come out, but before we even probably hear about this new album.
Yeah. The only thing that I could figure, like thinking of it, is maybe because next year's gathering is 25, the big 25, they're saving the 6th information for that. They'll get it set in concrete. They'll have. Now I'm being hopeful here. This is
you
modern ICP.
Yes, you're being
so
hopeful.
it could be 3 fucking years before we get anything. But I would hope that, or I would, I'm hoping that they're trying to hold it off till the 25th to make it special. You know what I mean? And then we'll get the image, we'll get the concept, we'll get all that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be tight.
Hopefully.
They
We have a seminar question then in the chat room about
Sure.
the last monster coin.
So the real Ian Co said during the seminar that when they brought up the cruise ship, did they mention anything about the last monster coin?
Yes.
They did talk about the monster coins. I don't think that the cruise ship was part of that.
No, it's still gonna be Bahamas or Jamaica, but they don't
He said
know
Puerto Rico.
possibly, which I don't.
Whatever.
Maybe
he
that'd
said
be
it's gonna
dope.
be an island.
Yeah, which actually, I mean, that'd be cool, but they don't have a date locked down or an idea
Yeah.
yet. So
Yeah.
So he said
maybe by the next deck.
yeah, maybe by the third day.
Right.
So they said the Monster Live 5 is still happening. The 5th coin will be on an island, but the cruise is unrelated. But that was also, they did bring up the possibility of doing a Juggalo cruise, which, I mean, Juggalos.
Jay brought up the possibility.
Yeah,
Jump
right.
Steady and Shaggy looked at him like an idiot
Yeah.
and said it's a terrible idea. And let's just, anyone who thinks it's a good idea has never been on a cruise ship. If they do this, it'll ruin everything they ever worked for and make them all bankrupt. Cruise ships are what, like $20 million?
Yeah.
Juggalos can't take care of 5 porta
That's true,
potties,
man.
bro. Like,
Yeah,
this shit-
exactly.
It will be destroyed and tagged and fucking ruined and destroy everything they ever built, their families.
That's
everything.
true.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah.
No cruise ship.
Let's
if
not
you
do
are
that.
a true fan, say no to the cruise ship when Jay gets excited.
Exactly. Yeah.
But they did talk about the Train of Terror Hollowicked tour, which is going to be 8 dates of them doing, leading up to Hollowicked, them doing different sets of material. And if you buy tickets to all 8 shows, you can get a discount, maybe hotel discounts. And the whole idea of this Train of Terror tour is that everybody stays in the same hotel, leaves the hotel at the same time, and caravans to the next city with everyone. Juggalos, ICP, road crew, everybody is in a big Juggalo caravan going to these 8 cities. I think that idea is super duper dope.
dumb. Oh, yeah, I think it's dumb as fuck.
I think it's dope.
I think it's a dope idea.
Yeah, the idea is dope.
Yeah.
On paper.
Exactly. Okay. I was going to say, look, don't get me wrong. It's a great idea. And if you're a ninja who can afford to do that, where you have that freedom, that's dope as fuck. But if not, most of us don't have the ability to go on. How long is this tour going to be? Like,
Well, no shit. Most of us isn't. This isn't for most of us. This tour is for the couple hundred people that actually are going to do that. You know?
Yeah, do
They
you think-
expect hundreds. I expect 12.
12 yeah, I was
People
going to
can
say.
fucking-
Dude, like you're underestimating Juggalos' willpower to not feed their kids that month.
It's
You
true.
know, I mean, shit.
My fault.
I talked to
That's fair.
I talked to several Juggalos that risked it all to go to the gathering. You
That's
know?
fair. That's fair. Very
So-
good point.
So they when they talk about shit like this, like I think the idea is cool just because I like the idea of like a traveling band of like Juggalos, as
Almost like a
carnival.
traveling circus.
You know,
Yeah.
like that's super cool. Like,
Hell
you know,
yeah.
it logistically probably won't work out and maybe will fall apart or whatever. But I think the idea is cool. However they pull it off will be interesting, and I'll be watching because I won't be participating, but I'll be watching to see how it goes all, how they pull it off. But,
It seemed like another Violent J thing because Jump Steady also seemed like, yeah, what could go wrong with that?
yeah,
Like,
they said that we've been talking about doing this for years. You know, so there's
Yeah.
there's probably been years of jumps they say like that'll never work.
yeah.
Church.
Well, you ever try to book a wedding? I mean, when they get hotel blocks at a wedding, you need months ahead.
Yeah.
And if it even, I'll bet anyone $500 that is not going to come to fruition.
Yeah, that hasn't even been talked about. Yeah, you're right.
And it's October's what, 2 months away?
Yeah, I mean, if they're still like if it's still a toss up, it's probably not happening this year.
Yeah.
But oh well, we'll see, man. It's a cool idea in theory.
There's like a couple documentaries coming out, Jay said.
Yeah, they're doing the Dead Bug's doing one, which I'll be honest, I didn't like that Dead Bug meets the Duke. I thought he came off as a complete dickhead in that.
Yeah.
It was all right.
But
Yeah.
I mean, I like watching behind the scenes Violent J always.
Any documentary is cool like that. Any kind
course.
of music shit. As long as they keep it real and
Yeah.
yeah, I'm down for that.
Oh, here's me on the ship.
And he's doing the Dead Bug is doing the it's like a full biography on them. isn't
Yeah,
it?
he's doing the ICP.
Episodes, right? It'll be episodes, not just.
He said we've been trying to do a documentary on our whole career, and we're gonna Dead Bug's gonna do it. And it's gonna be released in episodes.
that
He
would
said-
be actually dope.
He said it'll be like 6 episodes. So
Yeah.
yeah, that actually, I'm very excited for that, dude.
Yeah.
That'll be incredible. My only concern is that keeping it real, Dead Bug doesn't know shit about ICP.
Yeah.
Like, and if you watch Dead Bug Meets the Duke, he literally knows nothing.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, so him doing the documentary about ICP is a little concerning for that reason. But
No, I feel you.
it depends on who he has helping him or whatever. But he seems like the kind of guy that's like, I do it all myself, bloke, or whatever. You know.
That's his tagline. Do it all myself, bloke.
His ICP.
This song's called Old Head Anthem. This is for y'all. Exactly. This will tell you if you're an old head or not.
Did you mention the mixtape's out for free?
No, I didn't.
We did not because we
I
suck.
don't because I'm not good at promoting.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, exactly.
Then
We need to-
let him know.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say the crowd there was stunned. You know, everyone was like 50 feet out. It was a very brave song too, because
If you want to hear it more, you have to download the album and listen
Yeah.
to it and study the lyrics.
yeah, I was gonna say if you want to hear a better version, the album is free. Oh yeah,
And you'll hear
that's another
Keezy-
thing. Some people might not know that we released a mixtape, man.
Talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could touch on it. Yeah, Jeff. No, as far as like, there was no one in front of the stage, like probably a good 30 feet. Bro.
Yeah.
like,
That's normal
Like
at that time of the day.
everyone was like sitting way like kind of out in like the camp area, but there was a camp area surrounding the entire stage. It's just like no one was coming up near the stage.
That is a funny view, though.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll give him that. All
Yeah,
right, Jeff, you're
100%,
right.
yeah.
You're right. But
no
yes,
one.
the flip side is everybody.
Don't you know you're supposed to zoom in and you're right between two heads, so it looks like there's
Right.
a bunch of people there. You
Exactly.
have to cut
That's
your-
true.
Yeah, we had our homie's nephew filming. We just needed a pro filmer who
We
could
didn't
get
even-
up there and like,
And
you know.
he filmed that. We didn't even ask him to film. He just did. So I was like, oh, thanks, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
So we released the homage over the weekend. If you haven't listened to the homage, go listen to it. It's our mixtape that we made. It's available at deck1delt.com/the homage. It features H8trid.
Yeah, this guy
On
on
track
it,
2.
the only feature, other than our homie DC.
Yeah, we got DC, and Eidolon's featured on the final track, but that's a remix.
Yes.
But nevertheless, like you could buy a hard copy if you want. You can listen to it for free, download it for free. It's something we made just as a passion project over the past like 6 months. We've been working really hard on it. Carver mixed it all. He did all the mixing, mastering. We've been really grinding on it. So I hope everybody listens to it, checks it out. Every song is just Juggalo references. I mean, if you're a Juggalo, you're going to love it. Like, every single song is just reference. Every bar is a reference you're going to recognize.
Not only that, but a lot of references to old school hip hop too.
Yes.
It's not only an homage to being a Juggalo, but also an homage to like 90s hip hop. You know what I mean?
So it's a mixtape. So it's all Ryda style. It's us just rapping Juggalo references over like gangsta rap beats, man. So it's fun. Carver comes off right off the beat, rapping about old shit on the Watcher.
Right? Yeah, the Watcher.
And just because it's a Juggalo album, that might deter some people.
Yes.
You're like, typical. It's not, dude. These guys are fucking good. I got an early copy. It's legit. I don't know how well they actually know your guys' rap careers.
We don't really we don't talk about our rap career on here, but
I will. God damn it.
Thank you.
But these guys are dope. This album is dope. The storytelling, punchline. It's like what you want. Don't let the Juggalo shit throw you off. If you are Juggalo, you listen to it, you'll really fucking appreciate it. It's fire, and that's not just me being biased. The shit is dope.
Thanks, bro.
I told plenty of people.
We appreciate that. I mean, it's one of those things that even when we approach H8trid for the feature, like you have to handle it with kid gloves. Like, look, dude, we're doing this Juggalo mixtape, all right?
Yeah.
Where we're
Gotcha,
talking
DJ Slug.
where we're talking about Juggalo stuff, all right? Would you be willing to do a Juggalo rap? He's like, fuck yeah, and he drops the dopest rap. He understood the assignment, man, and fucking killed it. So I appreciate you doing that, man.
Yeah,
honestly.
I remember we were stoked. I remember when we got your verse. We listened to it in the car. And
We were at
so
Camp Zool.
Yeah, we were at Camp Zool.
And we were we had our boy Gage. We were showing him, it might have even been DC, but we were showing him early samples of the homage, because they hadn't heard it before.
Really?
And we were
Yeah.
excited.
Like A copies.
Yeah, and we were like, check this out, check this out. As we're showing them to him, we're like, H8trid's gonna be on this song or whatever. And then I literally get an email. It's it says Ninja. I'm like, oh shit, let's check this shit out. They got to hear it with us. We were so excited, man. It was dope.
Yeah, man, you killed it.
That's dope.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you.
So
Appreciate it.
get
No, it was fun, man. It was
Down,
definitely fun.
download the homage. Listen, it's not on streaming because all the beats are jacked, of course, but it's on Bandcamp. It's on YouTube. I tried my best to put it everywhere, make it accessible for everybody to easily get. We're not trying to sell it at all. Feel free to buy a hard copy, and I'll throw some stickers, a 3D printed Hatchet Man charm or whatever else in if you buy one at the website. So thank you.
You see DJ Slug?
Yes, DJ Slug. He's featured on the album also.
Well, he said he wants D1D and H8trid on a DJ Slug beat.
Ooh, okay.
DJ Slug.
like-
Hint, you'll get that. I promise you.
Hey, fuck yeah,
I promise
dude.
you.
That'd be great,
I
dude.
promise you.
Yeah, man. DJ Slug's our homeboy.
We're already planning. We're already planning something coming up. We don't want to tell anything because we like those drops.
Don't even say that. I'll say this. DJ Slug, he is the shit. He did a remix of Brick by Brick, which is the song we released last December. The first Broken Force song we've released in years. DJ Slug, a week later, he's like, hey, here's 2 remixes to your song. We're like, whoa, all right. So he's the shit. He's going to hook us up with some remixes from the homage too. He's really supporting us hard. So show some love to DJ Slug too.
Yeah, DJ Slug's a man.
Dope.
That's what's up. He said, let's see. He said, I want to hear the beginning of the house mixtape start, where the idea came from. I just so happened to ask if y'all needed beats, so I was excited to find out that y'all were doing a mixtape. Yeah. So Carver came up with the idea of the mixtape, actually.
Yeah.
I wish he was here to talk about. We'll talk about, maybe we'll do an episode on the homage the next time when Carver's done milking giraffes.
Yeah, right, exactly.
He's in recovery.
Yes.
After his recovery. Yeah.
So we'll talk. We'll do an episode on the homage for sure. But it was his idea. He did the classics by himself, unprovoked. He's like, "Hey guys, check this out." I did this, and
credit to him because that's why you'll hear him on a little bit more than you'll hear us because this was really his push project.
Mm-hmm.
He got it started. He came to us with the classics. That was the first thing we heard. he played it for us, and we were both like, all right, let's do this.
We were
on
blown
board.
away. First,
Yeah, I was
of all,
like, we're on board, bro. Let's do it.
And then so that's the first song on the fucking album. The next song we did was COC Till Infinity. That was all his idea. He took the classics and ran with it and came up with that, and we fucking did that. That's the last song on the album. So everything else was literally filler. They're the dopest fucking filler you've ever heard.
Yeah.
I'll say that though.
I do. Yeah, I'm very proud of it.
We got Eminem beats. We got fucking super famous guy beats on there.
Yeah, we got super famous fun time beats.
Talk about their set.
ATL.
Is that a good transition?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey.
So, super famous fun time guys played main stage Wednesday.
Yes.
What time did they went on pretty early, didn't they?
6:30.
So they were one of the first acts.
6:35.
One of the first acts on main stage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very dope. They killed it, man. They crushed it.
That's
Yeah,
the
they did
homies.
great.
Jumpsteady was watching them from the side.
Was he?
Yep. He
Great.
was watching
Oh,
them.
that's great. I'm
Not only
happy to hear
that, they had like a really dope moment in the end too.
did they?
Yeah, I think at Camp Zool, like they had a longer set, so it was a really, really beautiful performance. But they did something dope at the end of this performance when they brought Clockwork and Sun and everybody out.
Oh, yeah, that was
and
really
they
cool.
called for unity. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They said
Oh,
like,
yeah.
fuck all this like new school, old school beef. Let's fucking unite as Juggalos. You know, and I thought that was a really dope ass moment. You know what I mean? Especially because I think those guys are kind of that piece, like in the middle. You know what I mean?
Yes. They're the last chip in that middle that hasn't got the shun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
You're
last
right.
little bridge.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, you're right. They're like the final thread.
Yeah, because younger people and yeah, there you go. Okay.
Is this when everyone come out at the end? Yeah, after. Like I said, dude, I've known these guys. When everyone sings perfect, I don't watch them. I watch the crowd singing along to the last song, and that shit's always just so fucking dope to me.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude. And I mean, it's hard to find a line in the Juggalo world that people love screaming more than, oh my God, I love cocaine.
Yeah.
Like,
Here's them talking
I
about
thought you were gonna say whipstick's dead. A lot of people like to yell that too.
yeah.
that is funny. Here's them talking about what we were talking about.
Make some noise if you agree.
Let me just say, hold on.
Yeah, Apollo Exodus.
Here, listen.
We got a lot of talented individuals on this fucking stage. Make some noise if you agree.
That's Clockwork.
This right here, this is friendship. We work together no matter fucking what. Get off your. This is family. Make some fucking noise.
Yeah.
It like just talking shit to
It's been magical. We got merch. Come find us and make some memories.
Okay, never mind. That's it. But yeah, that was very cool.
But yeah. It's a moment. It's family. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man.
I just like Day Legs going get off your own dick.
I love that. I love that he talks shit to him.
Yeah.
And Whipstick just puts up with it.
Right.
It's an
That's the
awesome
good-
dynamic.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's not a gimmick. That's real life. That's
Yeah, that's
24/7.
That's how they talk.
Yes.
I wonder how often they actually argue. Like
A
really,
lot.
like really argue.
It seems like a lot.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
It's good. It's like a good married couple that's been together. Yeah.
Right,
For a long
exactly.
time.
I'm glad they can hold it together,
Brothers,
though.
yeah.
Through that, honestly. I did watch MMMMFD. Dude, I'll be honest. Like, I was very impressed with them.
Yeah,
I didn't get to watch this.
I don't really like. I'm not a fan of Scum normally. Like, as far as just like listening to them on album, but yeah, they fucking slayed their performance. They're live as fuck. They got great energy.
Yeah.
I went and bought 2 of their CDs after this.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm a fan. They got a fan out of me. Twisted Insane, especially, man. That dude is the shit.
Yeah, Twisted Insane is a really dope rapper, and he's dope. But the thing with them that I love is they have great stage presence. They're not just walking back and forth,
Yep. Look at him. He's
rapping
like,
songs.
Like they're like doing the like mimes for each other's lines and
Yeah.
shit. You know, like it's just professional shit.
They're expressive. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. They know how to.
I saw a really nice like moment. It was like the next day. It wasn't even during their the night of their performance, but I just saw them over by like the LSP booth, like them just like sitting down on like a bench, like just like talking to each other, like just like it looked like they were just talking shop. You know, I was like, man, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Like, look at them die.
Oh yeah, they're they're homies. You can tell
know.
they're like real homies.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah, they were cool as fuck, man.
Yeah. We saw Zach Amico. He did he had a great set.
who had-
But
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say. I was just gonna get to it, but we can point at this if you want.
Sorry.
Because that was a controversy at the gathering. So there was this sign up about this Def Let Leslie. Okay. Now, if you're on socials, it's like a gray area. There's people on both sides. Because I guess the dude that put this up is like stalkery or something. I don't know. That's
Dude,
what everyone's saying.
I don't know. I don't know the backstory, but I'll say this.
That would be terrible if it's not true.
I saw this, and I was like, bro, first of all, I'm pissed off for this girl.
Yeah, exactly.
And I saw her walking around the gathering this year.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, why didn't she go find that shit and rip it down and throw it away? I thought that would have been my mission. Immediately.
I know she was on the Facebook groups.
Poor girl, man.
She was on the Facebook groups.
I pray somebody gave her some dick over the weekend.
But
Help keep it moving. We'll keep it. Someone else could be on the flyer next year.
I love that. I hope someone dicked her up. But,
really, man, that's fucked up.
But no,
that probably fucked up her sex all weekend long, man.
On the social, she called to get that dude removed from the grounds, and I guess the guy that posted that did get removed from the grounds.
good.
I don't know if it was for specifically that, but I would hope so.
Good, man. That's pretty fucked up, honestly.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hate that.
Yeah.
Here I go putting it on my podcast.
Yeah, yeah, I know, exactly. Here, everyone, look at this. Everyone who wasn't there that didn't see this, here you go. Look at this.
This is also her address in case you need
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, well, sorry. Don't fuck with her, man. She seemed like a sweet girl. I actually wanted to go up and talk to her and be like, I wanted to really be like, hey, I think that's pretty fucked up, honestly, what they did to that, with that sign back there. And I wanted to see what she thought about it, but I didn't want to fuck with her.
I didn't know how literal her name was, and I didn't want to
Yeah,
walk up
I
and
was
be
just
like,
gonna say
I didn't
that
want to
shit,
walk up and be
yes.
like, yo, that's fucked up, and she'd be like, I'm sorry, what you think? I know, I think it fucked up too. And then I didn't know.
We met it with Beastmaster. He's the shit.
Yep,
I haven't
yep.
seen him in a long time.
Fuck yeah, he was super fucking cool, dude.
Love Beastmaster.
First time meeting Beastmaster.
Night one. While we're on that, we'll start real back. Isham
Yeah, how was he?
Fuck
killed
yeah.
it. I thought he killed it with the live band. I thought fucking
He had a
rock
live
Isham.
band?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
I thought that was actually one of my favorite Isham performances ever. That shit was dope.
I missed Isham, and I'm kind of salty about
That
that.
shit was dope.
Yeah.
I heard he made up for the Hollow Wicked performance.
It was good. It was
Somebody said it was like he wanted to make sure,
yes.
you knew that was not him.
They did
Yeah, right.
little rock remixes and shit. It was.
Oh,
it
wow,
was fire.
cool.
Yeah.
That's actually really dope. I'm mad I missed that.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I left early that night. I think I had just accidentally woke up at 5 in the morning, and I was tired as fuck, so I went home early.
Church.
Sometimes you just gather too hard.
Met the boy Mercules.
Yeah, we met Mercules. We
Did I
met.
see that booklet? Just Chris.
Yeah, check it out. Yeah, bring up anything you want. We're just gonna scroll through whatever.
Just
But
trying to think of some performances.
Oh, Sarah Rusi. We got a picture with Miss Rusi.
yeah, I showed that.
Did I show you what she reminds me of?
Yes, the Muppet.
Yes. If you want to show your audience, if you could find it, I'm sure a lot of people.
Yeah, they would agree.
That blonde Muppet.
Yeah.
The one she was in Animal's band.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. I remember that. I remember Animal.
For some
Janice.
reason, yes.
Janice. Yeah, Janice.
There it is. There's Sarah Rusi.
I'm trying to make it
Come on,
big.
come on.
It won't get big. Oh shit! I got images.
We'll get it there.
No dead air.
Oh no, it's good. Trust, guys.
This is what H8trid said Sarah Rusi looks like.
Is that?
Something that reminds me of. Take that as you want.
Man.
It's even worse when you do that.
It's
Oh, God damn it.
it's a good it's but to be fair, I'll also give it to her. She was really sweet.
She was adorable and
That's
sweet.
cool.
She gave me a little Hatchet Man keychain as she rode by. I was like, Sarah, I love you. That's when I lost my voice.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, or whatever. And she stopped right ahead. I ran up to her. I was like, I gotta go get a picture of Sarah. I ran after her. I was like, Sarah, can I please get a picture? You're great. And she handed me the little Hatchet Man, and we got the pic. It was great. She's so nice.
That's
Oh,
okay.
yeah. Saw a few of the homies from fellow podcasts. Yeah, we saw like Beastmaster was there. Stony from Thuggalo Show was there.
Sonny was cool.
Yeah.
Hanging out with Face Tap Mommy.
We saw Mr. Green.
We saw the homeboy, Mr. Green, and Taylor.
Hell yeah.
You had that picture of Mercules, dude. Mercules fucking killed it. That was one of my
Oh,
favorite
dude, Merc-
performances. The Gathering, I was hyped for him. And he
Yeah,
didn't let me
Mercules
down.
did kill it.
Welcome
shit
to
was dope.
welcome to the fam, Merc.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah, dude.
Dayton family killed it.
Dude, this dude was. I'm not gonna put this up, but watch this guy. He sat up here doing this, pretending to DJ for like 30,
and it's
for
like-
like 30 minutes.
And like, bro, he's just touching mixers.
The music was just playing.
That's probably just uncomfortable. I mean,
Yeah, he was.
that's Devereaux, right?
No, that wasn't.
no, that's
that's
not.
not-
No.
That's some other random like juggalo dude. But I was laughing.
DJ press play.
That's why I started recording.
DJ Brett's play.
He was so funny, man. It was making me laugh.
Fuck yeah, man.
Jay came up and did an introduction for like Big J. That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
For Big J Okerson.
Yeah.
I don't like Okerson's opener, but I like Zach Amico's opener.
Yeah, you did like that guy. I thought
he
I
was-
liked him. I know I did.
I
Not
thought-
everyone did. I liked him.
I didn't love the first guy. I thought he was a little corny. He was fun. He had funny jokes, but they're not for the gathering. But the second guy, which you didn't like, I liked.
The fucking Riddler.
The Wriggler.
Oh, the Wriggler.
The Wriggler was funny, bro.
he was.
God.
I even saw him yesterday. I saw him again yesterday. I was like, "Hey, Wriggler, you're the shit, bro. I
That's
thought you were
awesome.
really funny, man."
That's fucking
and he was
funny.
like, "Oh, thanks." Yeah, you can't understand anything.
Go ahead. Do your best Riddler impersonation.
Yo, go,
Yeah.
please.
He's like, you can't hear him, so he's like, "Oh, thanks, dude."
Thanks, man.
He's like, he seems like he's like really fucked up, but he just has like palsy or
Thanks, man.
something.
Thank you.
He should go and kill Tony. Kill Tony,
Yes,
dude.
like those.
Tony would fucking adopt him as his
Yes.
firstborn child.
Yeah.
Here's Jay introducing Big J, I think.
Do your boy a solid and make some noise for the 15, 20-year vet of the gathering, the one and only Upchuck the Clown.
Oh, Upchuck the Clown.
Yeah, without face paint. Never seen him without face paint.
Yeah,
It was
me neither.
weird.
I didn't even know that was Upchuck
No.
before. There's Upchuck the Clown.
On the 24th annual, make some fucking noise.
Fuck Upchuck.
Oh, something I do want to mention. You know what's really annoying?
Yeah,
when
I
you're
do.
trying to watch a fucking comedy show.
The
and-
hecklers.
And people are filling up fucking nitrous behind your
that too.
fucking head.
Dude, the Whippets are out of fucking control,
Yeah.
dude. I'll say this. I'm happy this year. The whole entire gutter of every walkway wasn't riddled with the metal containers.
Because half of them are dead now.
Yes, I hope so. But I'm happy because everyone has since switched to the big containers.
Oh,
There
and
you
those are even worse.
So they,
It's worse for them, but it's better for our environment.
Yeah,
absolutely.
better for our
So
environment.
now
You're right.
everybody's carrying around what looks like a big caulking gun, and they're filling up balloons with it all day fucking long, dude.
Yeah.
But during the comedian set, third row,
Yeah. That kind of kills the momentum.
it's annoying as fuck.
It's like watching a fucking comedy show in a submarine. Like all around you is just like.
Like I wish Juggalos would, at least in situations like that at a comedy show, I wish Juggalos would band together and collectively be like, "Shut the fuck up!
Yes.
Take that shit outside."
Yeah.
Well,
You know?
who the one comedian did? What the hell?
Yeah,
Zach Amico.
I wish I knew his name because he does deserve props. His name is Jim or something, but he
Yeah, Jim something.
The-
He was pretty good. Look him up on
Joe. His name was Joe.
Go-
His name was Joe.
Go to Google and type in Joe something. He should come
Joe
up.
something Jim.
The crowd turned on him. The crowd turned on him when he made a joke about somebody like he asked them to stop doing the whippets, and like the crowd kind of turned on him after that.
Yeah.
So whatever, but it was honestly necessary. I wish they fucking would have. It's not like a real comedy club though, where you have some people like, hey,
Yeah.
cut that shit out.
Yeah.
Like no
Yeah.
one's gonna do that shit
No,
together.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. So
you can't expect the best.
because he wanted to tell his joke, but like I get it. Every time he would get to a punchline, you would hear.
Did you hear that? Or literally, Juggalos would, like after he'd set up his joke, a juggler would literally do like the funny thing. It's kind of funny, but it's a real dick move where they'd be like, "You suck," like right when
Or
it's
fuck
silent.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, very juggalo-ish,
It was,
you know.
it was so funny but rude.
My boy Ryan, whoop Chris, you got screwed on the battle. I did not get screwed on
yeah.
the battle. I just lost. Look, I went into it real confident. For anyone who didn't see the battle, I lost not just lost. When we do
you wanna
things at
play
Deck
it?
Wendell, no, hell no. when we do things, that's like that'd be like watching me get my ass kicked. Like you can find the video out there, y'all.
Let's see exactly where you went wrong.
Exactly. Let's break it down scene by scene. I came out strong. I did great on my first round. But man, yeah, there was just a lot of factors. But I'm not making no excuses. I just fucked up. You know what I mean? It's a competition game. I could sit here all day and say, the sun was in my eyes and I was low on water and there was too many people there and people were heckled.
That's true. Both of those were true.
All those things are true.
But regardless of what the reasonings were, I just lost. You know what I mean? And it's all good, man. Motherfuckers lose unless you're Floyd Mayweather or Rocky Marciano.
Well, real quick, I'll tell you what I think. What the odds were a little stacked against you.
Yeah,
Truly.
big time.
Like the way they did the battle was different this year, which Clay did actually warn us. But
I didn't know it was going to be no beat.
Right.
The thing is, there's two different styles of battling.
Well,
whenever you're battling on a beat, the thing is all about rhythm, So you're trying to say shit like, this motherfucker want to battle me. Why? You need to know that you're never, ever going to be sly. You're doing that kind of around a beat. When you're doing without beat, it's more of a presentation. She used to go, this fucker. This dude's about to get eat up like cheat. It's like more of that
you
type
have to do
thing.
John Cena style rap.
Yeah, and
that leaves room for people to laugh. And
I
shit.
got up to the stage, and then he was like, all right, we're doing this, no beats. And then it was just like, right away, I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
And Chris was
And
first. They made Chris first.
Yeah, and I had not prepped for that at all, bro.
And Clay pointed out he's last year's winner, so everyone right
Yep.
away eyes on him.
Yep.
They're already
He
thinking
said, "Here
of
goes
lines.
last year's winner." He said he was going to eat all y'all.
Yeah.
He made, which is fine, whatever.
Yeah.
It's all bravado. But
Exactly.
Here's the thing. They said it's going to be gauntlet style, where you have to win and then you have to keep winning. So
Yeah.
then they made Chris go first, no beat, and they put him up against this other dude, which the other dude was fine, but
Yeah.
he was playing to the crowd a little more, where you were just doing your bars.
Yeah.
Well, and that I think. Because of that, it left him room for error. Where you, as soon as you stumbled, the crowd was like,
Fucked. Yep, exactly. And then it was fucked. Yeah.
So
From
if
then,
you were first, no beat, you were up against the gauntlet, about to have to beat 10 people in a row if you had won that.
Yeah.
It was gonna be really.
It would have been near impossible to go
it
through.
would have been
that
brutal
anyway.
as fuck.
And then Les Legs ended up doing his fucking bullshit where he just like.
Where he has less legs.
Yes,
Like,
and then he just he literally rolls around on the fucking stage while the other person's rapping in order to distract them from their bars. You know what I mean?
me personally though, I do want to say, and Jeff C. Juggalos can't battle rap from what I remember. This year there was some fucking competitors.
NGS
I ain't
should have
bullshitting.
won, dude. NGS was there.
NGS is a monster.
He
say
fucking
there-
schooled
Les
it, dude.
Legs
There's
some-
5 to 6 solid people.
And as much as anyone might want to big, Les Legs is a cool motherfucker. I got a lot of respect for that dude.
Sure.
Because backstage, one, Les Legs knows how that battle works. He literally broke down how it's going to work. It's like, all right, one of us is going to go next, and then someone good would go. Like he almost knew how they were arranging it. Like, no. He's no.
Wow. You mean the former winner of like 17 fucking rap battles is back there kind of orchestrating it again, and then he won again? Wow,
No,
dude.
I ain't
That's
hating.
fucking weird.
I ain't hating.
That's really weird.
I'm not hating on it because the thing is, no matter what, I'm the one who fucked up.
I'll tell you
know
what,
I mean?
next year, when it's a dance battle, you got him.
Dude. Well, no. I mean, look, it's like
Les
they said.
Legs is
I'm not
definitely
a.
a better break dancer. I
I
guarantee it.
dude.
I'm not
Yeah,
a
I
quitter.
guarantee it.
Yeah.
He would fuck up that Australian shit for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way I'm beating him in that. But no, I'm not a quitter. I'm gonna join next year too. But
No,
it's
look.
just I know that I need to go. One, I need to be more fucking humble. Don't sit here and talk a bunch of shit and then go out and fucking flop and fall on your face. That was one of my biggest keys. It's the first year is when I went out there. I was like, okay, if I suck, who gives a shit? I'm not a rapper, so anymore. You know what I mean? Who gives a fuck? But I did good. You know what I mean? This time though, I went out there like boasting, and I got too big of a fucking head. I'm not sly anymore. You know, when I was younger, I could boast like that. I had the skills. I'm rusty. I don't have those skills anymore. And there were some MCs up there who were fucking monsters. They had those skills.
Who was the giant black dude? He was actually used
From
to,
bars?
That was Clifton.
That was Clifton.
That was the
from
dude
Bars.
who won the ship.
Dude, that
Ship of
dude was
Fools.
intimidating right off the bat.
Yes.
Like you
Dude.
didn't want to win against him.
Yes.
You just look at him.
Big giant black guy. Like he looked like he was
And
gonna fuck it up.
He demanded the fucking respect. He was dope.
Yeah,
he was the
there.
shit.
He was
he was
a
my
real
favorite.
pro.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think for me personally, because he won so early and he had to do that gauntlet, that step, the way it was arranged. I know DJ Clay says this is the way we did it in Detroit, bro. That was whack.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, and I'm not talking from just losing. I'll accept the law. I'm not talking on that. I don't give a fuck on that. But the way you set it up to where the first person's got to just keep going and going and going and going and going,
Yeah.
even if they are dope, you're not giving any of the other motherfucking MCs a chance. Do it fucking tournament style. That way, everyone gets a chance to compete. It goes by order of fucking, you know what I mean? I don't know. It just makes more sense to me. Every battle I've ever been in has been bracket style. I've never been in one. I've done Cali style, which is what I guess I thought he was doing at first. But even Cali style is not like that. You know what I mean? Like, even on Cali style, you're only doing like 2 or 3 in a row, and then it'll go over to the next. But yeah, regardless, it was just a real weird way that they did it.
It was weird. So it ended up being so Les Legs took out Clifton at some point, which it was fair. Like, I'll give this. I'm shit talking Les Legs, but I don't like his antics. But when he does his battling, he does a good job. He's a good battle rapper. I'll give him that. But I just don't like the shit where he's like, while the other person's battling, he's like, he's trying to get the crowd's attention and shit. You know, like I don't like that shit. I think it's a kind of a dirty tactic that keeps working for him, unfortunately. But I just think it's kind of some bullshit. But other than that, you know, I still don't think he should have won. NGS came up. It was him and
NGS was
NGS.
good too.
Yeah.
NGS actually had like real bars, was hitting him, and Legs was doing that shit, and that's what won the crowd over. Kind of. It was a toss up. Even they were like, "Oh, I don't know,"
Yeah.
and then they just end up giving it to Legs.
Word.
Like
Yeah.
it really could have gone either way, sure, but I thought NGS had
you know
it,
what?
bro.
Juggalo history happened during that event, right? That was the first ever "We fucked up" chant.
Oh yeah, that's
I
right.
almost forgot about that shit.
Yeah.
And they demanded a rematch, and it fucking sucked.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, like
Yeah. The thing is though, like I know you don't like that tactic, but yeah, and exactly like Jeff says, there's no rule against doing that.
I know.
That winning the crowd in a battle is a large part of the battle. I'd say that's 50% of the battle. You can be dope as fuck with spitting. If you have no crowd control, it don't mean shit that you can spit.
Yeah.
And you can be mediocre with spitting or even kind of suck. If you've got great crowd control,
Yeah.
you can win it on just that.
Didn't no
and
one watch
Legs
8 Mile?
knows how to run that crowd,
Didn't no
bro.
one watch 8 Mile?
yeah.
8 Mile, yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Hands in
exactly,
the
yeah,
air.
exactly, yeah. He's
know.
everybody from the 313. Put your motherfucking hands on my, yeah. I mean, NGS is I got a lot of respect for NGS, man. He can freestyle. And,
Jeff. The Jeff is "You fucked up" champ, but this time Juggalos actually admitted that they fucked up.
yeah, right.
said
We fucked up.
Yeah, literally,
We fucked up.
And it was awesome.
Well, no, I mean, I'd heard it one other time. Didn't they do that after?
Here we go.
Don't take
no.
this moment.
I know,
No,
right?
no, you're right. No, that's it. No. I was going to say
You're
Danny
literally just
Brown.
gonna make one up.
Danny Brown, no. Danny Brown, when he threw his mic off and like stormed off the stage, I think everyone chanted "We fucked up"
Maybe.
after that.
Maybe, I don't know. I wasn't there.
Yeah, but still,
Well,
we'll grant that a partial.
all right.
'cause-
What to take away from this is fuck the rap battle, fuck Les Legs. All right, you've won too many times, bro. Just stay the fuck out.
No, Les Legs. Hey man, I got a lot of respect for you, man. We had a good conversation behind
He
stage.
ain't gonna watch this, dude.
I know, even if he don't, I don't give a shit. I'm speaking into the ether. You know, he's a nice guy, man. For real, he's cool. I felt salty by him last year when he said like I wasn't freestyling, but this year, like, you know what I mean? Like we was real cool with each other, and yeah, like nothing but love for Les Legs, man.
People, I assume people want to hear who sucked live.
Yes,
people
let's hear
love
it.
that.
Yes, people
Who
do
sucked?
love who sucked who.
Well,
Who sucked with hatred? Here we go.
I was okay.
No, don't hold back, please.
Don't
Don't,
hold
hold
back.
back.
No, I am.
we don't
All right,
have
Your
well,
name
no.
is hatred. Live up to your name.
That's true.
Right.
So,
And we are deck one dealt. If we're nothing if not painfully.
We
honest.
have no masters.
we'll go.
Exactly.
Let's see. Mainstream that sucked. Gangster Nip, I thought was fucking
Gangsta Nip was
terrible.
whack.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Gangsta
How many
Nip-
times can you say Violent J's name?
Yeah.
He literally be like, "Say Violent J." Why? Why are we saying Violent J? We're watching
Say it.
you.
Yeah, in the middle. Just Violent J. Brother Lynch, like fucking was random as shit. Like
Yeah.
random names he's pulling out of his hat for half the set.
He was just trying to show like clout, I guess.
Yeah.
And he kept saying he literally has a song where he kept saying, "I created horrorcore."
Yes.
Which I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
know that.
No, yeah. That's debatable.
And-
Nick.
and-
You are a legend in the horrorcore game, but
Here's how fucking stupid I am
old
too.
school legend.
I went down there to watch Gangsta Nip. It was already going on. I went down there to watch. I see like 5 people on stage. There's like 2 white guys. What looks like maybe a Puerto Rican guy, and they all have mics, and there's a black guy too holding a camera that has a championship belt around his waist and another championship belt around his shoulder, and he's on stage recording, but he's front and center as if he's like, I thought he was Gangsta Nip. That's what I'm trying to get at. Okay, he had the 2 championship belts. He was front and center. There was other white guys rapping around him. I didn't see another black guy on stage. I don't know what Gangsta Nip looks like.
No.
I'll be frank. I've seen like one picture of him. This isn't like a racial thing, okay? I don't think all black guys look the same. I don't know what Gangsta Nip looks like.
we just don't know what he looks like.
And he wasn't there. There was one black guy on stage. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
So I'm watching the whole show. I'm like, I keep looking. I'm like, where the fuck is Gangsta Nip? Is that him? He's not rap. I hear someone rapping. Is he just listening to a backing track? No, he's saying Violent J. But anyways, point is, I finally look. I realize Gangsta Nip is down in front of the guardrail.
Yeah, like
rapping the entire set
On the ground.
On the ground, so like you can't see him.
It was awkward.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that at all.
I love when artists do that as like a quick thing.
Yeah.
Like Whitney Payton will do it.
Yeah.
Or Waka Flocka did it. Like if you're jumping down in the crowd and then you're getting back on stage, I dig that. That like will get your crowd like super hyped up because you're interacting. But
Yes.
get back on the stage, bro. You're performing.
I know, man.
We want to see you.
That blew my mind. I was like,
Yeah.
what in the fuck is going on down here? Truly.
Fuck. Well, the first night, second stage, I cannot understand a word any motherfucker said, and it ruined every set to me.
Dude.
That shit was just muffled.
So who started that night?
Well, the first person I saw was SON. I couldn't understand one motherfucking thing. Luckily, he had fans there that knew his shit.
Wait, it wasn't because of his mask, is what you're saying. Not this time, at least.
I don't know.
Yeah.
First time I saw
Might have
him.
been a combo.
First
yeah.
time I saw him. Could it be a combo? All I heard was, fucking, you know,
So wait,
Yeah.
can I ask? Can I ask how was the ritual?
ritualistic.
Was it satanic?
It was Santana.
Was it?
Santanic.
Was it? there, we needed
Satanic.
our man Carver.
Satanic.
Yeah. Our man Carver's not here to smash the button for us. But
yeah, it was.
So
fucking-
did he like birth anything, or did he wrap intestines around himself?
just
or-
the crown of thorns, I believe. He had
Crown of
someone
thorns.
crown him as a man does from another man.
As a man,
He,
right?
So he sits, and another man came and put a crown on his head as if he's a king.
Yeah, or something.
Or yeah.
He is the king of scrubs, I heard.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ah.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, he had his like audio kept like cutting out or something.
I don't even
like
know that.
wasn't
I
he
just
having-
couldn't understand a goddamn thing he was saying. And then we came back. V Sinister, the audio was a little better.
So he played the Omen stage too?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the hooligans came on. They even bitched at the sound guy and said, "Make us loud enough, make us clear." And I still couldn't understand maybe 1 out of every 15 words of what they were
Whoa,
saying.
really?
It's
It
just
was
the
that
quality was
bad?
terrible.
Yeah.
It just took away from everyone's set.
Wow.
Unless you knew their shit already, then you could fake it because you have the. But
Like how?
That's what sucks. Fams throws a live ass show
yeah,
too.
it was entertaining.
Yeah.
I like watching fams. I
Yeah.
just wish I knew what the fuck they were saying. Like,
Exactly. That's what sucks. Exactly. Like you have like performers like that throw live ass fucking shows and then you can't hear them.
Hey, we're gonna
Like,
try.
come on,
We're
guys.
gonna try to get fams to come on and spill the beans about how pissed he is.
Bro.
If you want to see that, hit him up.
My-
Tell
I
him to
know
go on Deck Wardell.
Diff Tug's working
My
on it.
biggest disappointment was King Gordy.
Oh,
Oh man!
disappointment.
So I love Gordy.
Yeah.
I was excited to see him.
Yeah.
Somewhere along the lines, it turned into a mix of Whoopi Goldberg meets Jim Carrey. 'Cause he had his full songs playing. Still had a hype man, full audio tracks. You couldn't hear what. Most of the time, Gordy's fucking mic is on his side. Was just going.
what?
It was fucking awkwardly uncomfortable.
Wow.
What do you think his problem was? Was he just too
He was
zooted?
trying to be. No, I think he was just trying to be hardcore looking, but it just came off fucking awkward.
Okay.
And he wasn't rapping.
So now that he's skinny, is he scary?
Yes, it seems like
Amber's like,
everything got skinny on the butt of his lips. Somehow his lips go all the way to his fucking ears. Oh my god! And his fucking the faces
horrifying.
he makes. Yeah, that was the king of horror.
No, I actually, you know what's funny is me and Chris were handing out homage CDs, and we went by a campsite, and I was handing them out, and I was like, "Here, man, have one of our CDs." He's like, "Here, have one of mine too." This guy was, and I looked at it; it was King Gordy. I was like, I was like,
Are you King Gordy?
King Gordy? I didn't recognize him because he's not fat anymore.
Yeah.
He's
like, yeah,
I think Gordy's dope, and I just that was my disappointment.
Yeah, man, that sucks. King Gordy obviously can rap his ass off. He has nothing to prove to anybody, but
it's
it's
any
just a
artist
shame.
that does full tracks, and a hype man. Why do you have full tracks and a hype man
That is
and
it.
don't do your vocals? And then the dude that got fucked the most, one of the best performances, Wild Card, a real rapper, first fucking set, daytime, 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Saturday. Where the no, Saturday.
It's Saturday,
So
yeah.
Wild Card's no background vocals, no hype man, nails every word, and he's like a chop, like a like I said. There's only 2 other artists I've ever seen live that could fucking kill it like that without help, and that's R.A. the Rugged Man and Echo, and then fucking Wild Card.
Yeah,
So
dude.
he fucking murdered it. Unfortunately, there's only like 25 people there because no one knows who he is. That dude's toured Canada, toured the United States, but he got the fucking shit slot.
And then you got like, I mean, go look at some of the like metal bands that ended up on main stage. Like he easily could have just filled in one of those spots.
Yes.
Like what the fuck,
dude, he
man?
was so fucking
Like,
dope.
we if you don't recall, last week we did check out one of his songs. Like we pulled up his video and we were all impressed by it. So I didn't get there in time to check him out because it was so fucking early.
Yeah, it was rough. It was
But
fucking rough. to
man,
do.
like I'm disappointed to hear that he kind of got the bone.
But once
there,
like
but-
he started, people did start pulling in, which I always say, no matter what your show, if you have more people at the end than when you start, you did good.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
when he started, it was literally 7 of us.
Okay.
And by the time there was a crowd starting to build because how dope he
Okay,
was.
that's
So,
what's up. Yeah, I like that.
Hell yeah, man.
That's the shit. All right.
Yeah, they had the trash war again.
Yeah. So during the fuck, you motherfuckers, dude.
Look,
fuck you.
Look,
fuck you.
I wanted to do a special fuck you to. There was someone in the trash war, and this is like all over social too. Someone in the trash war picked up one of those big fucking whippet tanks and threw it through the fucking air.
Yeah, that's just dick.
And busted another juggalo in the eye and like busted his shit open like down to the bone.
Like if y'all,
why would you do that,
bro? If you see motherfuckers doing stuff like that, like attack them.
Yeah, beat their ass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's fine.
If you see somebody dumping the trash can out in the fucking tent where we all have to go and like
Kick 'em in the
and
fucking-
we're about
yeah.
to we want to sit there and we want to watch shows at ICP. You see somebody do it, kick them in their fucking balls.
right.
Like really, bro, we should not put up with that shit.
Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous, and I'm ashamed that any juggalos doing that, and I'm ashamed that juggalos are watching that shit, just sitting back laughing, let alone participating.
Yeah.
You know, y'all are fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Fuck you. We don't want you at our shows.
No,
dude.
no whoops.
Fuck all of you.
No whoops for you.
No
Yeah,
fucking whoops.
0 whoop.
I hope you die on the way home.
Ah!
Whoa.
Jesus.
Whoop whoops, bro.
Aw. See, this is when we need Carver with that.
But I agree.
Yay. There we go. That works. We'll just hit a few sound effect buttons.
All right.
Call it a wrap.
If I took it too far, I apologize.
No,
But
no,
I hope
There's
they at
no
least,
too far.
We do.
I hope they
We
get
do.
like a little fender bender and like it sets them back for like a half a day.
There you go. That's more reasonable. That's more reasonable. I hope you get a very inconvenient car issue.
I hope you had sex with that deaf juggalette chick.
Yeah, and caught it a minimum of one STD.
Oh man. Yeah, the porta potty conditions, because I'm sure people. I didn't see anything crazy on
Dude,
the porta potties
this was
this year.
the best year for porta potties. I don't know if it's less people.
They were great.
Yes. There was only one I seen smeared in shit, but besides that, they were
Exactly.
Fucking, it was good.
Overall,
That
it was
actually-
pretty good on the porta potties. You could go and take a. Honestly, in most porta potties, you could take a shit and like hover and like touch the walls and everything and be completely safe. You know
They
what
all
I mean?
tasted great.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
You could lick the seat.
I'll be honest, like I didn't have to shit.
I rolled a
at-
joint on the seat.
I never had to shit at the gathering, thankfully, but I always do keep. I live with only daughters and a wife, so
Yeah.
I'm a little self conscious. So I go in bathrooms and I'm like, I was impressed to look at the seat and see like there was minimum piss,
Yeah.
no shit all over the seats.
Right.
It was pretty nice.
Yeah, normally they get fucking gnarly, especially by like day 3. But
I did like the porta
yeah, man.
potties that where somebody had tagged blood, guts, fingers, and toes.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Right. There was no one tagged any of the porta potties with Skits Craven meeting inside or anything like that. So I was shocked by that. But
Speaking of tagging, like the dumbass whoever is tagging Juggalo shit across the street at the gas station, like that's
Oh,
you're
yeah.
not, we're not welcome back.
You're
You're a
Yeah.
piece of shit. You're a
not-
piece of shit.
You're not cool. You're not clever. You're a fucking moron.
Yeah, you're a douchebag.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone went across the street, like not on their property, and like tagged "Watch for Juggalos" or something like that on like
On the concrete barrier.
on the
All
concrete
I-
barrier. Yeah,
I'm a
Don't do
juggalo.
that
And all
shit.
that does is make me want to speed up and hit juggalos.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes juggalos look bad, man. Like,
Yeah, like think about that. Look, we're juggalos. We get that, man. We've all been reckless. We've all been wild, but like at the same time, respect the fact that like this venue is one of the
Yeah.
last ones in the nation
Dumb
that
shit
will
like that.
keep
That
us.
ruins it for everybody.
Exactly.
Dumb shit.
Right. Keep the venues that are nice.
oh, here's
you know
Zach
what I mean?
Amico. Oh, no, this one wasn't Zach.
Oh no,
Yeah,
that was
that's
a
him.
Fago armor.
He-
Yeah, there he
he's
is.
in the middle
He's
of it.
somewhere in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, he was all right.
Yeah, Zach Amico was funny. He's good. Watch his podcast. He's funny. Oh, he did like do some like wrestling shit at the
Yeah,
end. Like he let
yeah.
people like staple dollars to his head and shit. He's pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what is it? What are those? Like
Those are
wooden-
shish kebab skewers.
Oh.
They're supposed to all stay together. Just
Yeah.
didn't work out well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy was a pussy putting him in. Honestly.
Right, exactly.
Zach wanted him to like really nail it.
No, you have to,
We
yeah.
watched the Freak Show.
Oh, how was that?
That was, it was best way I could put it. it was so there was people in front of me that turned around and agreed. I was like, I've seen a lot of shitty opening acts at the Gathering hundreds of times. I don't need to see them. I've never seen a man's dick in a mousetrap.
No, yeah, very true.
Okay, I feel
Very
that.
true.
Yeah.
Didn't somebody like nail their balls or
Well,
screw
he
their
picked up 35 pounds with his balls, with his testicles.
Oh, my
He wrapped it up.
God.
They were hurting each other a lot. It made that shit with the stapler look like nothing. They were stapling everything, stapling their balls, their tits,
Oh
fucking.
my god.
The girl took a drill, a live drill. She put a condom on it because, safety first. And then she fucking shoved it up her pussy with the.
What?
But it had the drill bit on it. Yeah, it was
Holy
fucking,
shit.
So yeah, it was.
Well, at least-
I actually enjoyed it because it was so fucking different and weird.
Wow, that's
you can't really
insane.
see that at your local Walmart. Well,
That's-
Yeah,
sometimes.
right.
Sometimes.
Well,
Sometimes.
Say Walmart might not have
Yeah,
been the
yeah.
best place.
I just want to give her kudos for being safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad she's like, let's do a rubber.
They did some cool shit though. It was
Wait,
pretty-
so that was
Don't wanna
in the
get tetanus.
that was in the slaughterhouse tent, right?
Yes, they
Wh-
did 2 shows. We saw the first.
Did it
show.
still stink?
We saw the first one before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
okay.
On
I
day
was-
one.
Okay.
But she like literally walked up machetes and shit, so she would have stepped wrong.
Oh
like,
my
barefoot, they
god.
would've sliced
I
through.
don't
It was-
think I could have watched
Jeez.
that.
it was
surely.
pretty. It was cool.
Gnarly.
Wow.
They earned their $20 pay or whatever.
Right.
Was
Yeah.
was it better than the superhuman
I'm
stunt
sure-
show?
I watched that the other year and it was just a bunch of fucking idiot like alpha males just doing nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Fucking
was like a
stupid.
legit stunt show, though.
I was
This one was. I
Yeah.
didn't see it this time.
Oh,
really?
Oh no, I was talking about the stunt show this year
Oh.
as compared to the
They were freak shows.
superhuman
It
one.
was a
Okay,
freak
okay.
show.
or freak show, yeah, freak show.
Oh yeah.
I watched what was the first group on the Omen stage, or not first group, the Lot, was that their name? This is how many people was watching them.
Not a lot.
Who was watching who?
What was their names? The Lot or the here, let me see this. Hold on. Where's the thing?
Oh yeah, that was another thing. So the second stage for people who weren't there is facing the wrong way this year, which really fucked the performers on second stage. That no
Yeah.
one could hear them unless you were there. Is facing the hill and the
That's
woods,
actually
and a
true.
lot of people did not like that. And it's really hard to draw people in if
Yeah.
they can't hear you and don't know who you are. So they
Yeah.
got boned in that aspect pretty hard.
Yeah, I don't know why they arranged it that
The Lap.
way.
Their name is the Lap, by the way.
Okay,
And by the way, more people did show up.
that's good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Jeff brought up on like socials and shit. There's this chick who got hit in the face with a Fago bottle and fucking lost her shit, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she was like,
I'll pull that up because that was viral on Reddit.
What about? I heard about a testicle removal. Is that?
I heard something about that. That I thought happened at the stunt show, but I wasn't at the stunt show.
No.
Okay, no testicle. Okay,
So I don't know if that was a real thing or a rumor that was getting started.
I had heard the rumor. I know what you're talking about, but
I can't find it real quick.
yeah, there was some rumor. But yeah, this it's a clip of this guy who's recording. So he's like recording the show. A 2-liter Fago bottle. You see it in camera come and smack the camera out of his hand. You hear him saying, "I got to get my camera. I've got to get my fucking camera. No, I got to get my camera. Move. Let me get my camera." He gets his camera, picks it up, and then the chick in front of him, I guess the Fago bottle had hit the phone and then her in the head. Look, we've all taken Fago bottles to the face. That's like a rite of passage as a juggalo. You know, you got to get clocked with a full one. I've had full cans of pop, literally unopened cans of Fago hit me in the fucking head, which is
Yes.
like a rock.
Yes.
But
It's terrible.
this chick, when she took it, fucking spazzed.
Yeah.
I mean, like demon spazzed.
Get me the fuck out! Get me out, you piece of motherfuckers! I'm fucking done!
Yeah, she was fucking. Yeah.
Oh, so they were handing out. Read some there. They were handing out a fucking mystery sampler at the info tent, but by the time I got down there, it was all gone.
How do you get it?
You had to go down to the info tent and ask for it, but the word was already within 2 hours. They were all gone.
Oh,
by the
wow.
time I got
Oh,
there.
wow.
So I don't know what's on it. I
Oh.
don't know. Yeah.
Really?
So, yes, and I couldn't find shit about it.
I
besides-
saw people lining up at the info tent, and I was wondering, like, I
Yes.
thought they were lining up to go to the seance thing.
Oh no! So fucking yeah, because I asked the dude at info tent. He's like, no, they were gone real quick.
So how did these juggalos even get hip to that, though?
I don't know. I just read it on the message board. That's all I knew.
Wow,
But
weird.
it took me 2 hours to get there. So
Yeah.
so there's something possibly new floating around.
Here's the video that we were just talking about. Hold on. Yeah, since we were playing it, or since we were talking about it.
But yeah, our homie Solid Psycho pointed out it was her first yeah, you see it hit. Solid Psycho pointed out
Hold on,
it was
stop
her first gathering. Boom. Yeah. So Solid
on,
Psycho
listen,
pointed out
listen.
as some
Hold
of the,
My phone. That's all I need is my phone. Thank you very much.
I love how polite he is.
All right, let's go. We need to go. Excuse me.
I was literally right next to them during this.
That's funny.
Oh,
I saw her screaming, and I was like, "What the fuck is she screaming
I
about?"
like how she's screaming it, and he's like, "Excuse me, we're getting the fuck out."
Yeah.
yeah, I love how he's like, excuse me, we're getting the fuck out.
Yes.
Excuse me, my good sir, we're getting the fuck out.
That's the best way to handle that.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just want to make sure
No,
people
no,
heard her screaming. That was the whole point.
No, you're right. You good. But yeah, she also shit. Look, I get it's your first time at the gathering, but look, it's a rite of passage. Every juggalo, until you've gotten hit in the fucking head with a Fago, have you really fucking lived? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, we've all had that happen,
Yes,
dude, and we've
100%.
all been pissed about it in the moment. Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
But you shake it off. Maybe go back, maybe not. But you don't scream at your significant other to get you the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
What a crazy bitch. Jeff said she beat him in the tent that night.
Sure.
Yeah, and and solid. I love Solid Sago. He got a big heart, but he said it was their first time, and I get that, man.
I knew what I was signing up for my first time.
Yeah,
And she had a
church.
face
Like, didn't you
painted and
see all the
everything.
Fagos flying through the air? Didn't you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look,
That wasn't the beginning of the show.
I have no problem if you got hit by that and you're like, boom, fuck this, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
But to scream like a fucking banshee, like someone just like raped you or something, like it really sounded like you're in fucking danger. You know what I mean? And like you might have had a swollen eye. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. It was. That's the only part that I have a issue with is don't fucking scream like you're being attacked by bees when it's just a Fago bite.
That
You know what I mean?
That was pretty awesome, though. That dude made that. Excuse me, we're getting the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
I love that. Yeah.
Excuse me, man.
Excuse me, we're getting the fuck out of here.
Allow us to please get the fuck out.
So Daily Show was filming at the gathering too.
Yeah,
That's what I
heard
said.
that.
So that should be coming out, mocking everyone soon.
Yeah, so exactly. We should have we should be on the Daily Show within the next couple weeks.
I
And
saw several.
exactly, they'll
I
be
saw
making
several
fun
vloggers there too.
Yeah,
Fucking assholes.
yeah, that's Norm.
Oh, there's during Cemetery Girl, they let Splenda come up on stage.
of it. Yay!
That's cute.
Look,
Look at her rubbing.
She
on
just
Jay.
touches.
I like he didn't acknowledge her though. He kept it real.
That's all she.
That was good.
That's like what she does. She
He's like, what if he was like, stop?
Yeah.
stop. All my friends are here.
He's like, I want the bald chick to rub on me, not you. I was trying to see if I had a video. What if I accidentally had a video of the exact moment where that chick screamed? Wouldn't that be funny?
That'd be awesome.
I think it was during this song, wasn't it? It was during House of Horrors,
Oh,
I
didn't
think.
even- I didn't even take
Hold on, let
it
me
in.
go back and see. Hold on.
We're now going to try to
I'm
timestamp.
gonna see. Yeah, I'm gonna see what.
Figure out.
Maybe not.
Jeez, that shot though. that shot is epic of that fucking
That's
bottle.
all I need is my phone. Thank you very much.
He's so polite. Yeah, he shouts to that ninja, bro. You're
Soundbite-
polite as fuck.
Soundbite that. Excuse me, we're getting the fuck out of here. You gotta.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that
That's
needs
a-
to be a
that's a
sound
great
like,
point.
Excuse me, we're getting the fuck out of here. Let's make a note. Yeah.
And her say, "Get me the fuck out!" And then, excuse me. Yeah, I'm making a note literally right now.
Right. Yeah, Juggalette, look, you got baptized. I hope you're all right. Shake it off. You can always come back and take another one and, handle it better the second time.
Of course, man. We all
Redeem yourself.
We all have our bad days. I mean, just go watch the rap battle. You'll see Chris's.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Just kidding, Chris.
Oh, you're not. It's bad.
So that looked like it was right at the beginning then, didn't it?
Yeah.
I had footage of that too. Hold on. Let me see. I was off to the side then if that was right at the beginning. I wasn't right by. I swear to God, I've seen. Maybe it's just another
Watch her
juggler.
come and scream about. No, I mean it's probably her. It's not often that you hear someone like screaming like.
But they wouldn't have even been throwing Fagos at the very beginning.
No, it was during a show. No,
So,
it
yeah,
was like a
Fago
show.
break. It was bright lights.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yes, they were. They were short.
They did a
but they
real
still
like
did it.
Fago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was up with the weird new
Fago.
Fago
I
breaks?
liked it just because it was new.
Yeah?
And longer.
Okay,
It was
okay.
cool.
Yeah.
I dug it.
It confused me because I was like I couldn't sing along or dance to it. All right, I can't. That would be cool. I'll have to double check see if I have footage of that, but nevertheless, what else happened?
Yes.
So second night, or first night, whatever. Omen stage royally screwed the pooch. Smalls won. How'd she sound?
I'd missed that one.
No, okay.
That was dope.
She's dope. So I was curious about her, but I wasn't staying up that late. So we missed Skits Craven, but I heard Umo took his spot.
Yeah, he wasn't there.
We watched Zakamiko during that time. The second night, Mastermind. We had Darby O'Trill, Mastermind.
Mastermind was good. I don't know his solo shit, but
Yeah?
he held it down.
I listened to him. I didn't watch him. He was pretty.
Yeah.
He was pretty dope though. Dayton Family. I listened to them
That
also.
was dope.
Darby did all right, but look, I want to pedal back on something.
Okay, what?
I want to pedal back on something. Yeah, I got
That's
to
a
back
break,
pedal.
not a
I got to
backpedal.
back pedal and
Hey, man,
apologize.
Look, our podcast, we do whatever we want, man.
Yeah, and I got to apologize.
Please.
I said on our last show that Darby should have had a main line over Esham, and that was stupid.
You hear
was
that, Mike?
Stupid. You hear that, Mike?
Chester?
You hear that, Mike? I apologize, sir. God damn it! I feel like such a schmuck. Look, Darby, you did an alright show, but Esham fucking killed it. Esham deserves the final. Look, Darby, you just got to get your live show up a little more, man. You're almost there. You're almost
I mean,
there.
it doesn't even have to be. You don't have to say that. I don't think. I think maybe his live show's fine. I think it's more about he just has to gain more status. Really,
Yeah.
that's really what it boils down to. I
Yeah.
think he's still pretty new in the Juggalo world, right?
He's been around for a bit. As
in
far
the
as
Juggalo
rapper,
world.
yeah. As far as rapping, yes, you're right.
Like yes, I know he's been a juggler for a long time, but no one's heard of Darby O'Trill until like the last couple of years. Like,
Right. Church.
Yes, I can't believe you said that. Actually, still, even though you took it back. But sorry.
Yeah.
even though you took it back.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah, that was me prematurely speaking. It was a stupid thing to say.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Stupid.
We appreciate that.
Absolutely.
We accept,
But Esham, you fucking killed it though.
was dope.
Esham's a goat.
we accept your
And
apology.
Violent J was watching. Violent J was all over the place at this gathering again, which was fucking good to see.
Yeah.
I only saw him driving around in a golf cart once, but I didn't see him any other
He
time.
was watching Esham on the side. He's watching a lot of performers on the side, which
That's
is
dope.
in past years, he hasn't really been doing that. So
Yeah.
that was cool.
I'm excited
Yeah.
about that. That's actually really cool.
Yeah. Hopefully, next year they call it they revealed at the seminar it's going to be called the Gathering of Legends.
Yes.
And Jump said he said everybody that they're going to book is going to be people, at least this big stage, is going to be people who have been at a previous gathering and killed it.
Yes.
So they're like bringing back the legends of the
Yes.
gatherings.
And the previous performers, yes, that should be dope. And don't get your hopes up. You already know fucking who's not going to be there.
Yeah, don't, because I've seen people on socials
yes,
like,
already.
are they bringing Twisted back?
Yes. The
Don't
answer
be
is yes
fucking
to everything.
Yeah,
Actually,
don't
you know
be
what? Yes.
retarded.
They
Yeah.
said yes to everything.
Exactly.
They're
Don't.
all going to be there. It's going to be 9 days
Yes.
of fucking nonstop music. Everyone, Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Jelly
be he's gonna
Jelly
be
Roll and
opening
Post.
act.
Yeah, Post Malone and Jelly Roll are going to headline, and Eminem will be there.
Yes, possibly.
Yeah, Twisted will be there. Yeah, they'll all. Yeah, it's going to
Everyone.
be great. Yeah,
It's going to be legendary.
already canceled.
Yes.
Legendary canceled. But yeah. So we'll see how that goes. When I heard that though, like, because everyone speculated, what I think that means is they're going to pony up for Tech 9, and then we're going to
don't-
get the 2023 lineup.
I still
with Tech
don't
9.
see Tech because Tech and Joe still have the quiet feud now, but I could see Chris Calico coming back.
I could see him it just being a business transaction and Tech being like, all right,
Hopefully, yeah.
Lardy will
$1
be-
million.
I'd love that. Yeah.
Like, I know they're going to bring Lardy back next year.
Why you know that?
Just because they didn't have her this year, because Jump Steady likes to change things up.
Yeah.
But But
Yeah, you can't-
Juggalos love her.
I would assume Vanilla Ice. Like literally, if they
Yeah,
brought
the
back
Ice.
legends, like how shit used to be dope.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. That kind of
Yeah.
shit.
What
If-
about I saw Vendit, Slipknot's fucking kids. I didn't know. I didn't know that they didn't even have an album out yet. That must be pretty cool.
I didn't even know that's who that was.
Yeah, I guess lead
that's
singer
Corey
is-
Taylor's
Yeah.
kid?
Yes.
No, I did not know that.
Yes.
Wow, cool.
That's the amazing part of when you don't even have an album out and not your dad. You can just have an awesome.
How-
But
how-
they were dope though.
they were?
They were like Slipknot.
I've never even heard of them. So I think we maybe peeped their song during our
Static
show.
X was fucking dope.
Static X was pretty sweet, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just said like
The visuals. and shit.
Juggalos will be Juggalos. I know when they first, because I watched that one live. I wasn't there for that one, but I watched that live, and I saw like right when the big jack-o'-lantern thing came out in the very beginning, immediately just Juggalos started throwing shit at it.
because they got the death spot right before ICP last night. That's
Yeah.
always you got to work it.
Yeah, you really, really got to work it because people are getting impatient.
Rock
People
him
wanna
was
see.
dope. He's like, I mean, he's the old school shit, but he demanded respect. He kept the audience. Rakim did his.
Yeah, he demanded respect. I know
No
people
one got
threw a
booed off
bottle.
this year, right? No one left.
No, I
No
don't
one
think
got
anyone,
booed.
no one got booed off.
It
Skits
would
Craven didn't
have
show.
been Skits.
Yeah,
Let's keep it real.
Skits
Yes.
would have been the he would have been the ball sack award for
Yes.
sure.
Oh, who's this? Oh, this is
DJ Paul.
DJ
DJ
Paul.
Paul.
He was coherent.
I
and it was
actually,
good.
I actually thoroughly enjoyed
Yeah,
DJ
it
Paul's
was good.
set.
He did the Tech 9 song, the Demon
Yeah.
song. That shit was dope.
I heard. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I mean, he did fan service. He played
Yes.
3-6 Mafia songs, Killjoy Club,
Yes.
shit like that. You know, it was pretty dope. Here's a video.
He didn't come up shorthanded this
Ass
time.
and titties.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit. It was dope. He did good.
Yeah, a few good guesses for next year. You know, in the chat, some people saying Bone Thugs, Ice
Those would be
T.
fucking amazing. Ice T was one of my favorite
Ooh,
gathering
that'd be
performances
dope.
ever.
Yeah,
He
V
demanded-
Ice, Zug Island.
was like, oh, that'd be cool.
Oh, that would be incredible.
Yeah, V Ice would be a
If
good
Sin
one.
Sober.
Yeah, I definitely see them getting Bone Thugs. That's well within their reach
That
and
would
like
be
budget.
fucking dope.
So I can definitely see that. I would love to see Tech. I think that they could make it happen, man. I think with
Tech
the money.
is always good live, but his gathering live shows are just next level.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
keeps going and going. And it's
Yeah, because he knows like he's actually going. If you don't know of him, and he's going to make fans that night.
Yeah, if you're gonna pony up, for like a big artist, like pay the fee. I know Tech Nine is a worthwhile person to pay for. You know what I mean? Juggalos will fuck with him. He'll tear it up. He'll make it worth the money. Like, I'd invite Tech. If you want to be gathering of legends and Tech's not there, it's not really a gathering of legends. Let's keep it real. He had one of the most legendary receptions as far as when he got brought into the Juggalo world. I remember he fucking came in like a tidal wave when he finally got accepted, you know?
yeah, it was dope.
I mean, look, I got met up with Face That Mommy.
Face Tab Mommy.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hooked up with a copy of the Homage. I told her she's gonna be on the next one.
Nice.
She wanted a Hatchet Man, and we didn't get one to her. We forgot.
I forgot. I'll see if I can mail her one or something.
yeah, we got
I
you.
did meet him.
Class.
I met him with Class.
Yep.
I told him I introduced myself to him. I was like, hey, my name's Kyle. I do a podcast called Deck Wendell. I had Buckshot on a few weeks ago. We have also reviewed the Underground Avengers. It's a very dope album. Y'all gave him props. He was like, oh, that's what's up, man. He's like, hey, hit me up about the podcast. I was like, all right.
There you go.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. He's a very cool guy. I saw him many times just gathering. He's just a juggalo like everybody, you know.
Yeah, fucking Jeff brought up. I see a lot of people actually bringing up Jelly Roll. Said he's going to be at the gathering.
There's no way.
I don't see that happening for two big reasons. One, how famous he is. He's got a whole management team.
Yes.
If he even mentioned it, they're going to go, that's not a
If
good
it was-
idea.
It's not up to him at this point.
Exactly. He's so big. He's got a team really running his career. And second, and this is to me the most concerning, if someone like Jelly Roll or Post Malone came, you're going to get a lot of normies that come to the gathering. I'm telling you, I know like a lot of Jelly Roll fans, they will gladly pay $260 just to see Jelly Roll.
That's what they do anyway.
Gladly,
Like,
yeah.
I have a feeling that's what they want.
Yeah, and I'm saying, so if Jelly Roll came in, yeah, they would bring in a shit ton of fucking normies. So you're talking about the gathering that we love, where it's just family letting loose, no judgment. You can be whatever you want to be, you know, on private grounds, do whatever you want to do. Like, that's not going to exist. You're going to now be bringing in the normal world, and it's going to create fights like how you think a fucking redneck's gonna feel when a bottle of fucking fake, you know what I mean, hits him in the fucking head and he's like a fucking redneck.
Yeah.
Or you've got people burning rebel flags and you got all these fucking rednecks there to see Jelly Roll.
I'm there for that.
Yeah, but I'm saying, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm always down to burn a rebel flag in front of redneck. But I'm saying, like,
here's the thing, though, dude.
it's going to be turbulence, like
but
fights.
look, listen, I think most. I would like to think that most normies that would be going to a festival like The Gathering just to see Post Malone or Jelly Roll, they would. People are scared of juggalos.
Yeah.
So I would like to think that they would at least watch some videos, know a little bit about, the kind of egregious shit not to do. I mean, I'm being a realist. I would like to think most of them would come in and just have a good time and it would be fine. There would be a couple assholes that get too fucked up that would kind of fuck it up. But I think that if they're going to go through the trouble of going to the Juggalo Gathering, which is already embarrassing for them, they're going to probably read up a little bit.
Yeah. But
keeping it real.
The local police out there, they always say that there's more fights at the country shows there than Juggalo shows. So
I believe that.
Segue.
Yes.
Boom. Speaking of selling out or making it big, ICP said they'll be at the VMAs.
Oh yeah, fuck off.
I
with
think that's
that.
so lame, and everyone cheered for it. Like, after turning us down for 30 years, we made it, y'all. They changed. Like, no, you know what you do? You say no.
Yeah, exactly.
Why? You
say fuck you.
Yeah. You didn't
Now-
want me for 30 years. Fuck you.
What sucks?
Yeah.
Like Shaggy was like,
So basically, you always wanted to sell out, and you couldn't, but now you can, and you will.
Shaggy was like, guess what, y'all? We won.
Yeah.
We 30 years MTV didn't want us. Now they asked us to come to the VMAs.
Like what? Like, okay, one, I hate to tell you guys, no one watches the fucking
No one gives a
VMAs anymore.
fuck
No one
about
gives
the
a fuck
VMAs.
about the VMAs. This isn't early 90s fucking MTV
Dude, I
where
watched-
everyone watched VMAs.
I watched some of it last year. I didn't know any of the artists they
That's
were.
what-
No,
Yeah.
it's garbage. Who gives a fuck? How many people do you know that talked to you about the VMAs last year? Do you know who won? Tell me, any of you juggalos,
No
who
one
won
cares.
one fucking award?
Back
No
in
one knows.
'97,
Who gives a
it
fuck?
was the top tier of the music industry. Now no one gives a fuck.
Yeah, because like Jeff said, their MTV's asking motherfuckers because no one big's going, so they're asking people like ICP,
Now
so they
it's-
have some celebrities there.
I said, what if they just did it to give them the carry treatment? Like, they're in the crowd and we're like, hey, for the biggest douchebag asshole loser awards, and just shines like a spotlight on them. Like,
That would be funny, dude. That would actually be funny.
Yeah, they're just trying to get eyes on it because they know when ICP is at the VMAs, it's going to be spread around the internet,
Yep.
Yes,
pictures,
exactly.
people talking
They're
shit,
actually
all that.
helping MTV.
Yep.
Exactly.
The
They're bringing
VMA, dude, the
publicity.
VMAs are to award shows what the Gathering is to festivals.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Okay, fair. Yeah, fair. Yeah.
No one gives a fuck.
No one
except
gives a
few
fuck
people
except
that
for
do.
the people that that are there. Yeah. So yeah, dude. Look, I feel like it's against the Juggalo ideology for y'all to go up there. Look, the main reason that I feel like he's doing it is
Exactly, Jeff.
yeah, Jeff said I could see it as a joke on ICP. Yeah, exactly. Like they're laughing. They're bringing you there so you're the catchy, gimmicky. You're the gimmicky artist. that
Look,
they're
we
bringing
have
you.
the insane
Clown
clown
posse.
posse here. Wow.
Yeah.
How silly are we? Look, guys, we brought them.
Yeah.
They're here.
Yeah, exactly. Like
And
They're
some-
literally the clown being brought to the party.
something that is possible that would be fucking dope for them, and they earned. And I did hear Eric Bischoff literally say that he did vouch for ICP to be in Hall of Fame.
That
for
would be
WWE.
that would be pretty
See, now
dope.
that's legit. They earned that.
Yeah,
They
that would be
did-
dope.
That would be dope.
Well,
it's
wait,
actually a reality.
we're talking about Wrestling Hall of Fame or Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
wrestling.
now, yeah, the Wrestling Hall of Fame. I do think
Yeah,
that they deserve to
both.
be in that. Yes. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They are legendary. I think that they should be able to go in there just for what they did with Juggalo.
They'll
Yes,
get there
they
eventually.
created a whole subgenre.
Yeah,
so
they'll-
yes,
I
absolutely.
think it'll be once they're like elderly, but they will get there for sure.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah, Wrestling Hall of Fame for sure. They had a reign, or
There's a
they had a run
celebrity-
in WWE and WCW
And ECW
and
and
ECW,
TNA.
and
And
they
they
have
started
their
their
own
own-
wrestling ring.
yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
And there's a celebrity wing.
Yeah.
So why Trump's in it?
Yeah,
I think
fucking
he should be
Donald
right-
Trump
he
is
should
in
be
it.
ICP and Trump. It goes hand in hand.
Yeah, exactly right. There you go. Right. When you say ICP, I think Trump.
Oh, I did watch Umo.
Jeff, you leave Eric alone.
Umo, man. Umo, yeah, he had a fucking live ass set.
It's not he. It's a whole band.
Or the whole. I always call Umo one guy.
No,
so
it's
I
not.
apologize.
It's the whole band. It's like 4 guys.
Well, that's good to know. Which one is Umo?
What? I don't know. I think they're all Umo.
They are all Umo.
Oh, they're all Umo.
Umo, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea.
What does it stand for, I wonder?
I don't know, man.
Umo Thurman.
Un.
Oh yeah, let's show the viewers. Hold on, let me hide us so everybody can see FaceTime Mommy too.
Oh, yeah, Face That's getting live.
She was loving Umo.
This is very unique for them to bring in this, which is
Yeah,
dope.
it was really cool. He was like, at one point during the show, he was like, a few months ago, my girlfriend broke up with me, and everybody's like, boo, fucker, And he's like, but then the next day, I got a call from Jump Steady inviting me to the gathering of the fucking Juggalo.
That's dope.
I was like, whoa,
That's dope.
that's really tight. They're from Spain, they came all the way from fucking Spain.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm rocking an Umo shirt.
Oh.
They
yeah.
after the show they were selling Umo shirts for like $30. I was like, oh, I'm good. I wanted to buy a CD from them. They didn't have
Wow,
any CDs.
way to throw out there, $30, bro.
Hey man, everybody was selling shirts for. I bought 3 ICB shirts for $30.
Motherfucker, yeah, that's going right for shirts now.
But here's what I'm getting at. I went and they were about to leave, and I saw them just like hustling on the side of their little gathering street, holding out their shirts and shit. I was like, "Hey, what are you selling your shirts for?" He's like, "Anything you'll give us, bro. We got to get back home."
That's awesome.
I was like, I just looked at it. I was like, hold on, I got $7 cash, but he's like, "No, I'll take that. That's fine." I was like, all right, sweet, dude, thanks.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So they were the shit, man. Highly recommend checking out Umo.
We went to get wild card merch, and they gave him a little shit spot on the side. And he must have only been there for 15 minutes because we went to the campsite, walked back to get his shit, and he was gone already. So that was disappointing. Didn't even get to be with a few people to give him props and shit.
Didn't even get to support him.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Next year, big tip for gathering organizers, take that fucking second stage and turn it around so that people can hear it from the trails.
And if you're going to have the
please.
ship stage again, I get that you probably work some deal out to save money. Not like they'd ever do that at the gathering.
Yeah.
But let's get some real fucking audio on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those speakers blew out and it got gradually worse. It got to the point where it was fucking ruining my night. How shitty that shit sounds.
The ship stage should just be what it was, probably, which is just a fun little stage that Juggalos put on in the campgrounds.
I heard better quality from 2 fucking 1980 karaoke machines than
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not great.
But to be fair, I think that the reason for that is the gathering didn't put any money behind that. That was still
Exactly
all
what it is.
Shane Side's
That's exactly
thing.
it.
I know. It's dope that they did it. It's a dope setup. The LED screen, dude, that was fucking
That was
dope.
cool.
It's fucking an awesome stage, but just the audio, it
You gotta
killed
figure that
me
out.
inside, yes.
Right. The only Jeff asked, why did they move the stage at all? What I'm guessing, Jeff, is there's a large area where everyone was camping last year. It was shut off for construction. Right there by when you first get down the hill where the fork is, you could go up on the left in that grassy area, that second one, and camp last year. Couldn't do that this year, so I think they had to do that just to have more room for camping.
They moved all the ballers were down there where it was before, so condensed it and I was even thinking maybe noise complaints because that stage goes later in the night.
Yeah.
So if the stage is facing the hill, the sound isn't traveling to the outside.
Yeah, there might be
walls.
something to that.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I did hear, that's why they couldn't do shows after a certain time on the main stage. My brother was telling me that. He knows a guy that works on the Union was telling him. Yeah. That's why at JCW they turned off all the main monitors.
Yep.
You could only hear, you could barely hear if you were watching JCW down there.
DJ Slug, there was ones in the parking lot where we're leaving the first night or second night. I don't know who was hosting it, but that quality was better than the ship stage.
Yeah, DJ Slug was
it actually
asking.
sounded really good.
DJ Slug asked, were there any concerts on the campsite like Juggalos putting on their own
I
shows?
guess I should read that out loud.
No, you're good. We have a few Spotify listeners, so I always try to think of the homeboys on
there you
Spotify.
go.
But yeah, so there were plenty of campsites doing just like that's what Juggalos do best. Campsites have their own things, So you had one campsite that had a fucking dunk tank and fucking shit. One campsite was like dominatrix women, where you could give them $5 to step on your balls or smack you on the butt.
That was my site.
Or they would spit beer in your mouth and smack the fuck out of you.
Once again.
Yeah, right. So so you had all kinds of campsites doing cool shit, contests, selling shit. Lots. I'd say probably 30% of the dopeness of the gathering is walking around to campsites
Just
and
meeting
talking to
people,
people.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, if you walk around to campsites, everyone's usually pretty welcoming.
Yes.
So you can just walk up and go, "Hey, what up, ninjas?" and have a conversation with people. That's where you're going to really see some dope shit. That's where you see the wild shit at the gathering.
Yes.
If you're just going to the shows and then going back to your campsite, you're going to be missing a lot. The fun, and especially like later at night. I didn't get to have a lot of the nightlife this gathering, but that's when the crazy shit happens. You know what I mean?
There was one guy stuck within a 30-foot radius of our campsite right in front of us on the path.
Yeah.
He was lost there for about 2.5 hours because he was tripping so hard and just kept walking back and forth asking where to go. I'm like, just follow the light, bro. And he'd get like 4 steps and then turn around and start walking. Like he was literally stuck in the same fucking 50-foot area.
What a
2.5
nightmare.
hours.
What a nightmare, dude. Oh, Jesus. Feel bad for that guy. So, yeah, some people probably didn't have the best time, but...
Cartoon Bondurant, who's a rapper, he has a picture on his Facebook with him and Enoch X Mortiz, and in the background there's like someone running a train in the background of the picture.
They got, yeah,
There's like a chick getting smashed from the back while she's
I didn't want to
blowjobbing.
mention it, but there is another gangbang video out there.
Oh, wow,
Oh, yeah.
really?
I've seen it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Really?
part of it. Yeah.
From the gathering?
Yes.
people-
this
Oh,
year.
okay.
I don't know how many people have it.
Were people who are named involved?
Just me. No, fucking.
Or just random juggalos?
Yeah, I don't know. You couldn't see their faces. I only saw a
8
little
legs
bit.
was in it. No,
Yes.
I'm just fine.
So that's the juice I'm looking for.
Yeah,
There you
no, no one I knew, but fucking.
Coming out soon.
She wasn't the same girl as the hotel.
Oh,
So,
good. That's good.
Hell yeah, man. Good. I'm glad that there's a new girl.
Yes. Someone needs to take that gauntlet and bang with it.
It wasn't the
Right.
deaf chick, was it?
Maybe.
Wasn't
I couldn't tell.
My bad.
I only saw a little bit just to see if it was real, and it was real.
It was real,
Apparently,
yeah.
there's only 4 dudes.
I walked by I walked by a we walked by like a chick doing like a strip show. Like remember when we were walking by at night, like there was a crowd and we were like, what are they looking at?
Yeah.
And then when we peeked up, it was just like some chick doing like a strip show in front of the
Then
crowd.
it devolves into pussy eating every time.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
like the Miss
Or
Juggalette.
evolves, however you want to look
Evolves,
at it.
yeah, exactly. Evolves. I was gonna say.
Excuse me.
I wouldn't call that a de-evolution, right?
This is a fun picture I took. This is a picture before ICP's House of Horrors show.
Oh yeah, a lot of
Tom
lot
would
of
design that
dopeness.
moth.
Tom Wood designed the moth.
Yes.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, our boy McNasty designed the
whole
booklet.
booklet, yeah, we put it together.
Props
He's the one
McNasty.
that told me Tom Wood designed it.
Oh, that's cool.
And
Oh, yeah.
McNasty is not responsible
For the Juggerlos.
Yes.
For the
Do not-
Juggerlos.
Do not hit up McNasty. Hit up Jumpsteady's wife.
Actually,
So
you know what?
in this picture,
you know what?
Tom's-
Hit up
He even,
McNasty.
well, I was gonna say, yeah,
It's fine.
McNasty even said like they saw the proofs of it, and he said the proofs were right, and then when they got
That's what
the
someone
ambulance,
would
it was
say
wrong.
that
Right.
messed up.
Well, shit, hey, get your money. Yeah, no, yeah, you're right.
I want to see
McNasty.
that. I want to see if McNasty can email me a picture of that proof.
Right.
All right. So in this picture, it's cool. This is us preparing for House of Horrors. You got Smalls one down here in the bottom left. You got Class. You got
King Wicked.
King Wicked. You got Scum right in front of him. Like it's just a whole who's who of little underground rappers just waiting to see ICP, man. Even
that's dope.
when we watched ICP the last night, me and my brother were standing right next to Darby O'Trill the whole time. It was
Yeah.
cool.
And
Darby
you were
O'Trill.
sitting right in front of 8 Legs.
What? Oh yeah, it was. I had the privilege of sitting in front of Mr. Eight Legs.
Right.
Mr. Eight Legs.
See, Mr. Eight Legs.
Most of the time.
Yes.
That was fun. Yeah, Mr. Eight Legs was there at gathering. Would you with all of us having a good old time? He looked like he was having a good time.
Fuck yeah, man.
He only has one face. And
Right.
change.
It's like variations of a half
Yes,
smile.
yeah.
DJ Slug said no. He asked if there was dope merch this year. There was very dope
Yes.
merch this year.
Actually,
They-
bought
yeah.
ICP shirts for the first time in a long time.
Oh, which ones did you get?
3 of the ones Shaggy drew. I like
Okay.
his designs.
Oh, okay, yeah, those
the
were
toy,
cool.
Toy Box, The Witch, and what the fuck, Ringmaster one.
I really liked those, but I thought the front picture looked low quality.
Yes, I'm actually worried about washing it for the first
Yeah.
time because I think it's gonna fade.
Like none of the other shirts looked like that. Those looked a little like ironed on.
I'm
Yes.
glad.
And
I'm
they were
glad.
the last ones to arrive, so knowing them, they just made it and at
Yeah,
some fucking local place and put it right
Yeah,
there.
you're right. You're right.
I'm glad you brought up low quality. One of the jerseys that they had up there, it was the blackout jerseys. Yeah, the black on black. I saw someone wearing them. They are fucking cheaply made. bro.
Really?
Yeah, they look like kind of like, you know, when our shirts that we make of the jersey material, they're like that quality, but loose fitting. They're not
Yeah.
like the weave. I saw this one ninja wearing it, and like, I don't know what they were charging for those, but I really hope it wasn't 150. 150? That's a
Damn.
fucking ripoff. Yeah, I saw one ninja wearing it, bro. Whoever made those jerseys, don't have them make them anymore. All the other ones looked like high quality, like normal. Carver got a jacket
Yeah, Carver picked up this jacket. It's so dope.
Yeah, it's dope as fuck. He needed to know if it would fit him, so he had me model it.
Oh, that's fire.
But
Yeah.
I'm 3 times as fat as Carver is.
Oh, that's
So what the fuck?
that's awesome. Hell yeah.
It's so dope.
That's your
It was
profile
so
picture.
hot.
Go
Yeah,
back
but-
to the one where you look unhappy wearing it. Like,
No, I was very unhappy.
Yes.
I like. I even told Carver, or I even told Keezy right there. I was like, dude, this is not working. I said, why am I modeling this? But he needed to. He wanted to make sure it was big enough, but costly. But yeah, very fucking.
Yeah,
dope,
that
man.
thing was $250.
All right.
Yeah,
But it's
250.
very dope.
Yeah, that's
So I told Carver, I was like, that's one of the dopest things I think I've ever seen them put out, keeping it real. But I don't think I could bring myself to wear it just by the attention it would bring. You know?
Yeah, right.
God.
That's
It's
more
so dope,
to me. To me, that's like a display piece.
Yeah.
You buy that motherfucker and like
No, man, no one would see
Show
the
it off.
inside.
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Flip it. She
Fresh-
said,
fresh
flip it
Prince of
inside
Bel-Air
out.
style.
Yeah, that inside is
It's so
fucking
dope.
fire.
But they had a lot. I felt like a real Juggalo designed the merch this year. Like real Juggalos for real, you know? Like they,
Oh, god damn it! His name slips my mind, but I know the one dude that designs a lot of stuff did at least 2 of them this year.
He did-
And he's a
was,
juggalo.
was it the one that had like the J knife, like face in the knives, and it was like Shaggy with like the fingers?
I wanted that shirt so bad.
Those were
It's like
so
a,
dope.
It was like a silhouette of a middle finger with like Shaggy's face. That shit
And,
was
it, and
so
it was
dope.
it was a middle finger like this, and like they were like this, so it looked like it was 2 of them.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
2 dope.
Yeah, 2,
It was
yeah.
so dope.
They had a Violent J Goosebumps shirt. That was kind of cool.
I don't even think I saw
I
that
didn't see
one.
that till the last day.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah, I didn't see
really?
that one.
I wish I had pictures. I didn't take any pictures of the merch booth. I wish I would have.
This is why we
but
need
there was-
DC to go to the
There-
gathering. 'cause
No
DC 's good
special
for that type
CDs.
stuff.
People probably curious about that. No special CDs, but they had little like car bobblehead things for $25 a piece.
Yeah,
They had the big bobbleheads for $20 a piece.
yeah, and those were retailing for like 50 when they first
Yes,
brought them out.
Yes, and
I mean, that's not bad. If you're, I'm done collecting that little stupid shit
Yeah.
personally. But though, if you had $40, you get both bobbleheads. That's
Yeah.
dope. Bloody Sunday for $30.
yeah,
Yeah.
signed right.
No,
the sign was 100.
Sign was still 100.
okay.
But still, $30.
I think
for
that one
Bloody
still comes
Sunday.
with the singles too.
yeah.
How much does Bloody Sunday sell for on the internet? Like 80 or something.
Oh, I don't
Like
know.
70, 80?
I know it retailed for like 50 when it first came out, 55 or
Hell yeah.
something.
But yeah, there's nothing new audio wise.
Yeah, it's an expensive.
Ouija Mac had new stuff. I guess a deluxe edition.
I guess.
Dark. Yeah.
I did see Ouija Mac had a shirt that looked like the old school like House of Horrors like ICP faces.
Yeah.
Like that was kind of cool idea, but I mean we did it first.
Yeah.
So-
And he should respect that.
Right.
We jacked that idea first. Thank you very much.
A lot of people had new weeds at the gathering. I did not get to try all those.
Super Famous had new ones.
Yeah.
Two.
Yeah,
type.
they had 2. They had Whipstick smokes weed and 8 Legs doesn't smoke weed.
And those are both true things.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Those are factual.
Oh yeah, we unfortunately didn't get any of those. I hope they sold out. I hope they sold well. I don't know how their weed did, but personally, we just bought cheap weed.
Yeah, I bought affordable. Yeah,
You know,
I
like,
bought
novelty weed
from
is
the
great,
Black
but-
Sheep. I bought Bunk, New Jersey weed from Blunt Man.
That's me and Blood
It's
Man
cheap.
go way back. He's never did me wrong.
No,
Yeah, Hatred's homies with Blunt Man.
people hate. Yeah, people hate on Blunt Man a lot because they say like it's trash. I'm not a weed hog. I'm gonna go. What's the most affordable fucking weed that isn't going to give me a headache? And that's usually what I buy.
He also has good. I mean, I don't smoke either, but
Yeah.
I know this year he had like 60 different fucking varieties.
Yeah, it was
so-
crazy.
No, I mean I'm smoking on it right now. Yeah, it's getting me high. So
If it gets you high,
it gets you high and it's $90 an ounce. Yes, I'll do that.
I love that.
I'll bail on that.
If it gets you high, then it will supply.
Sorry, y'all, my voice is destroyed.
It's all good, man.
Oh, we did hang out with Gage the first day.
Oh, yeah.
He came out to see
Homeboy
Super
Gage.
Famous.
And there's that was her first gathering. The girl right there.
Oh, what was it?
Cynthia.
Cynthia. Oh no,
Oh, that's
Cindy.
y'all's homie,
Cindy,
yeah?
yeah.
Cindy.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did y'all know her?
I work with her.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Is that Mike half covered there?
I don't know.
I don't know who that guy is. There's rumors that there's someone named Mike.
I didn't even realize that was me with the gut standing there. That's cool.
That's
me.
my that's my favorite thing about Mike is just in every photo we've ever taken of him, he just happens to be obscured.
Yeah.
we don't mean to do it. He just happens to be. Hey, it's kind of obscured there. Okay, yeah, a little bit.
I mean, here's another picture of him. You can see him a little better.
a little bit, yeah, a little
All
bit,
right.
yeah. There you go. That's
He does in fact have a cheek.
that's your giveaway. Yeah, that's your giveaway right there, man.
I did say, we already showed Mr. Green, didn't we?
Yeah,
Look at
shout
Mr.
out
Green
Mike.
pounding it.
Yeah, Mr. Green and Taylor. Yeah, it was nice seeing both of them. They're always cool as fuck.
They didn't take any pictures of you, Amber. That's rude.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, sorry, Amber.
Amber took a picture of us, but we just suck. And we
Sorry,
didn't take
Amber.
pictures.
Share that with us. There's Keegan Grimm. He was there.
Actually, I introduced myself to Keegan. I never met him before. I met that one, but I never met the actual Keegan. I just say what's up.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. I was gonna say him and Keegan. They do look. They do
wild.
share. The similar beards.
Yeah.
They're very similar looking.
No, I saw Keegan Grimm. I said what's up to him.
Yeah, he was there.
What else? I don't have anything else here. This is all first day shit.
Oh, I will point that out. That's another thing.
Oh, yeah,
Next year, could you not put the fucking Ferris wheel in front of the stage in between the place where everyone sits on the lawn? Because that kind of sucked.
I wonder how it went this year that you had to pay to win stuffed animals. I don't think I've seen one person doing it.
No, yeah, exactly.
Where you could do what?
$5 to try to win a stuffed animal.
Oh.
They had the actual carnival games. I don't know.
Yeah,
well,
instead
that
of
went.
3 rides this year, they did 2 rides and some carnival games. And I don't think anyone, like Jay said, I don't think anyone played the carnival game. The latter one, I don't think a single person got on it. The bear thing, I don't think a single person played it. There was 2 rides there that literally I don't think got
Right,
touched.
people boof peppers for $1. I don't think they want to put that hard-earned money
Yeah,
trying to
exactly.
win a stuffed animal.
Yeah, they're trying-
It's funny you say that. When it started raining during DJ Paul, I ran under before I had my sweet poncho on. I ran under the little awning for the one of the games, like the basketball game or whatever we were over by. And the guy that was in there, he's like, "Hey, come on, play! Who wants to play?" Trying to get people to play. I'm like, "Nah." He's like, "Come on, man! I had to buy a ticket too, or whatever." Like, what? You did? That's some bullshit. First of all, but
Yeah.
But then he's like, I heard somebody asking him like how he was doing, like how much money he was making. He's like, "Not very good."
Yeah,
He said something like
that's what I expected.
$150 or
Yeah,
something like
that's
that.
terrible.
wow.
Do you have a picture of you on your sweet poncho?
Oh no, I don't actually.
Oh.
Somebody took one of me. I don't
did.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Awesome.
You have to share it with me, man.
That's all. It's like I said. I thought that was McNasty. It's
was
a jo-
McNasty.
It is. Just to be clear, that was McNasty. It's a joke because McNasty and Keegan Grimm look a lot alike. They both have like the long beards with like the gray. Like, yeah, they just look similar. They actually did a pun last year or at the last Camp Zool not too long ago where they went on stage together wearing the exact same outfit, and it was hilarious.
That's Zitro, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zitro,
I
yeah.
think he's dope.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
very
Zitro's
dope.
very dope. He's a cool dude.
I didn't see their bar set or anything, but I'm sure it was dope.
Right.
I wanted to.
Oh, that was on the
That's
ship
where I
too,
left-
wasn't
That's
it?
where I left because I wanted to watch them and I couldn't take the audio from the group before, so I was like, I
That
couldn't.
sucks, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, McNasty did say this jersey was a rejected 1 of 1 gathering jersey that he designed.
That was
Yeah.
dope.
That is pretty dope.
Gets fire as fuck. But he has the only one.
Yes, 1 of 1. All right. What else can we talk about?
And we're giving it away now in a giveaway. So
Come on
what
down,
you'll need to
Chris.
do? Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where else to go.
what's-
Oh, your 3D printed Deck 1 Delt charm. That's fucking fire.
Oh, anybody,
Can you hand me that booklet, sir?
if anybody wants one, let me know.
Yeah.
Pretty
Got
cool,
that
huh?
fire Deck 1 Delt charm.
I rocked that during our old headset.
Yep.
Did you watch? Let's see.
Oh, there's
Let's
me
go
wearing
down the
it.
list of anyone.
Fire.
Who else?
Yeah.
Did you guys watch anyone we didn't mention?
Maybe. Go back. The timeline's in the very, very back.
I think I mentioned everyone we've seen. Did you watch HB the Grizzly or Young Mosh?
I didn't
or
see that.
Shaggy the Airhead.
Oh, Shaggy the Airhead. I'm sorry to say, one of the worst performances I saw.
Dude, yeah. Shaggy the Airhead is a
watch it.
great DJ, but bro, you are bad as a performer, bro.
Well,
I'm
it-
just keeping it real.
I'll be honest. It isn't even as a. I won't even say he's bad as a performer. He might be a perfectly fine performer.
I will.
He's bad at making rap songs, and he's bad at rapping.
No, I thought it was just the performance. Like I get you're not wrong, but the performance was the thing that stood out to me. I can't stand when a rapper just raps their bars and walks left, and then
I mean,
walks right,
that's what most of them do.
and then
Yeah.
walks left.
That's all Ouija Mac does. That's why I can't believe that people say he puts on a great show.
Hey.
yeah.
Look, I mean, Ouija Mac didn't rap half of his bars. He literally walked back and forth and just gave people photo opportunities.
Yeah, he'll do something like.
Bat, 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 bat.
My tradition's to not watch Ouija Mac, and I'm not breaking it.
Yeah, dude, it was bad. But yeah, I don't know who were we hating on right before that.
Kim
Who were
Dracula.
Shaggy the Airhead, bad.
Kim Dracula did dope.
Kim Dracula was the shit, dude.
Dracula, yeah.
Yeah.
I loved watching Kim Dracula. That motherfucker put on a show, dude.
Yes, that was good.
He was sweet. I don't think I have any footage of him though.
They
How
might
about-
have. They might have. He might be back for the Legends gathering because he did really good.
Yeah, maybe.
So I heard that Bleed the Wicked Menace. It was his first show ever, and he was on main stage somehow. I don't know who the fuck that is.
That was his first show
That's
ever.
why I saw someone
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, someone said that was his first show that he's ever done.
Yes, and he got
Gathering
a prime
of the
main
Juggalos.
stage spot on the last night. Hey, it's who you know.
Yeah, it's all about them views, baby.
Unbelievable.
It's all about them views, baby.
Unbelievable, man.
Kung Fu Vampire did awesome like always.
I watched Kung Fu. He was the show. I definitely have video of Kung Fu. I want to show that because he, like, you mentioned that you hadn't seen people like go on stage by themselves and just wreck it like that. Like Kung Fu did do that,
That's
dude.
dope. Yeah.
He was
did
the
good.
shit.
Fucking Monster Wolf was pretty good. We happened to catch them. That was a metal band. Galactic Empire, which I don't even watch Star Wars, and they killed it.
I would have liked to watch
That's
them.
pretty cool.
They looked really fucking cool.
Yeah. I think that's about everyone I've seen. I didn't watch Grimm or Salamandered or...
DJ Slug asked, "How was Vinnie Mac?" Vinnie Mac was good, man. Vinnie Mac's always in good spirits. We chill with him for a little bit.
But Vinnie Mac likes to do his own thing.
Yeah,
man.
he kind of does his own thing, bro.
Oh, look, if you watch this wrestling,
He did go around with us while we were promoting. We were around campsites, and it was nice when we went to Dabblettes.
look, there he is right there. He was front row at JCW. Look.
Right? Yeah, there's my man. Yeah, but when we went to Dabblettes site, it was nice that she was like Vinnie Mac. She like knew who he was.
Yeah, that was cool. Vinnie Mac's a little bit of a celebrity, man.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
That was cool. But here's I do have footage of Kung Fu. Let me show you that shit because I happened to catch the end of his set because I wanted to. I was over there trying to see a little bit of JCW. I didn't realize it was at the same time as Kung Fu, so I rushed over there, caught like the last like 4 or 5 songs of Kung Fu. But check this shit out. He was the shit. He had a live drummer.
Yeah.
He also said his live drummer does all of his production, all of his beats, everything.
That's dope.
Yeah. Like that's his partner. Now, this song's a little weird. It's like all techno and shit.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of that.
Yeah, he's got a few of those.
Yeah, I'm not huge on that, but I love when he raps. I mean, look at him go.
Yeah, people that don't do this don't understand how hard that breath control is.
Oh yeah, dude, that's
What I'm saying.
so impressive.
But that's what I'm talking about on the back and forth. Like if you'll notice, he's like getting with rhythm, like you see
Oh,
him
yeah.
actually like accentuating.
He's like
tapping
it's
his chest, shit like
it's
that.
like dancing. Like that's how you dance to when you're rapping. You know?
Yeah, and I mean, as much as I know you criticize Ouija still does that type shit too, even though he sacrifices the fact of like rapping his bars and all
Yeah.
that. Shaggy the Airhead was quite literally walking, stopping, walking,
Yeah.
stopping, and that was the entire set, just that ping pong walking.
Yeah.
I like to see you like perform your lyrics. You know what I mean? Act that shit out. Show some energy. Get us hype.
And you know, on the Shaggy the Airhead tip, I'm gonna say another controversial opinion. I think the Lazy and Crazy shit looks like shit.
Oh,
I think it's ugly as fuck.
Look,
honestly,
it looks.
I hate it.
I will say that it looks stupid as hell on ICP. I hated what.
I hate when Jay wears
Yeah,
this.
Jay
Yeah,
looks
dude.
goofy.
They
Jay
all
looks like that weird uncle trying to be cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude. I
right.
think they all look fucking like goofballs wearing that shit, man. Like I like patterns and crazy colors and shit, but I don't know, man. That's the something about like the goofy like flash art cartoons. Like it looks goofy to me.
I dig some of it. I'll be honest. I'll
There's some.
Yeah,
I've seen
there's
some
some.
that are dope, but
His
the stuff
art
that I
is good.
like.
I would get like a shirt of like just one of his like designs.
That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
I
I've
get
seen some
You know
stuff
what I
that's
mean?
not
Yeah.
as complex. That's a little more simplified that I really fuck with.
Yeah.
But no, I agree. Like some of his shit is just too fucking noisy. You know what I mean?
No,
I think
that's
one of
his
the-
whole thing is being noisy.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Like I like the variety and shit, but like all of his designs are that noisy, like just in your face, like very. It's aggravating to look at. I'm aggravated looking around and seeing all these juggalos just like fucking lazy and crazy. So I know I'm being a hater, but that's just, truly like it's just it looks like shit to me.
Yeah.
For wrestling fans, we're fucking jumping all over the place. But for the news, they said that JCW versus GCW events are going to happen,
Yeah.
and that's fucking dope.
That is dope. I'm excited about that.
I have one of my good friends is a huge GCW fan, so
Yeah.
that should be.
My
definitely
my buddy Brandon, he travels to go to like GCW shows and show. He came to one up here in Columbus and invited me, and I came. I had a great fucking time, dude. I loved
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I was like, I'm going next time you come too, dude. I'm there. It was so much fun.
Do we know who won the main event? I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it either.
Yeah, it was too busy.
Yeah, it was really late too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we old.
I did watch the Tennessee Gangster fight. That's all I
That's
cared
all I
about.
watched too. Yeah.
Yeah, I need
She
to.
won. Always.
I need to like. By the way, it's now a tradition. That's another thing. It's now a tradition. Once again, on day one, I got heat exhaustion. So last year, I got heat exhaustion and puked on DC Fago Guy's tent. This year, I puked in a trash can. I made it all the way to the trash can. We were sitting on the lawn. I don't know where it came from. I thought I was drinking enough water, but apparently not. So then I looked over at Keezy. I was like, I'm feeling a little bit sick, man. And he's like, oh, I mean, you
I was like, don't puke on my blanket.
he's like, don't puke here because then we got to fucking move.
Yeah.
I was like, good point. I was like, so I got up and tried to walk to the bathroom. It didn't make it. I got to a trash can. I will say this, man. Appreciation to the 3 or 4 juggalos who checked on me, man. That was appreciated. Yeah,
He was over there for like 30 seconds, like 4 juggalos stopped.
Yeah,
and
people
talked.
kept stopping and going, "Hey, man, you okay?" And I'd just be like, "I'm good." Like, which is cool because there are motherfuckers doing drugs there and shit, and that's one of the first signs of an overdose. You know what I mean? It's like you're gonna start puking.
Oh yeah.
So it's like I appreciate that people were caring about me. Was it hot? 2022 was brutal. Jeff, actually
This is the nicest weather gathering ever, possibly.
yeah,
This
this was pretty fucking nice.
First day was a little uncomfortable as far as heat goes, but it wasn't all day. It was for a period of time. But.
Yeah. And then day 2 was like kind of cloudy for a good portion of the day. Day 3 was totally cloudy with a little bit of rain, and day 4 was cloudy with a little bit of rain. So it was like you had like cloudy at night. It got to like mid 50s and 60s, so it was like chill at night. So
It did
I'm
dump
sure
pretty hard during DJ Paul's set.
Yes.
yeah.
That's when I put my poncho on.
Yes.
Yeah.
I gotta find that.
Those are 2. Yeah, there's clips on like socials of that. Like people have taken pictures of how hard the rain was coming down. Yeah, it really came down on that. But
Guess I didn't get a good one. God damn it.
No, god damn it. It's all right. What else haven't we talked about? I mean, ICP's House of Horrors set was the shit.
Yeah.
We already talked about how they did a great job, didn't we?
yeah, we did.
Like that set was the shit. They fucked up the other set a little bit, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was still fun, man.
Yeah. Definitely was.
I mean, you get to see
Oh.
ICP 2 times. That's cool.
House of Horror, little weird thing for the hardcore fans. They threw out Diet Moon Mist instead of Diet Root Beer.
I noticed
yeah.
that.
And I think it was Diet Red Pop, obviously, for the Red Show.
I did notice that. That was a cool touch. I was wondering about the Moon Mist. I don't know that I've ever seen them throw out Diet Moon Mist
No,
before.
never.
Yeah.
It's been root beer for a long, long time.
Yeah.
It tasted so good though.
This guy loves fucking
Dude, I do. I love that. Like that was the only time during an ICP show that I was like, like let it rain. It was the shit. It smelled so good too because it like has like a lemon odor. So it's just like it smelled good. Like I got home and actually smelled good. It's not. It was nice
for once.
Yeah, exactly. Once I didn't smell like balls.
Hey, there he is.
Up,
before the
yeah, big
giraffe.
Carvey.
Yeah,
He went to visit the giraffes right after this was filmed.
Yeah. Oh, we saw like a graveyard for where they kept all of the
People who overdosed.
Oh, I think you have a picture of that. I don't know if you shared it with the album.
Yeah, I don't know if I did or not. But yeah, they had like we took a picture.
I just caught out what you
Yeah,
said.
that's pretty
was
dark.
funny.
And
That was funny.
You guys
What
let
is
me
that?
hang on it. You
No,
let me
that
hang.
was funny. That was funny, dude.
What did he say?
He said, it was, you said they had a graveyard where they keep, and he's like, the people that overdose.
Jesus. Well played.
I couldn't let that just get ignored, dude. That was funny as fuck.
Yeah. No, okay.
No, the dead dinosaurs. Oh, and they said golf carts and shit that just broke down. They just throw it down there.
Yeah. There was like a Jeep over there or something too,
Is that
but
where the school bus is?
Maybe it might be. I don't remember seeing a school bus. All right. Well, I mean, what more do you want to hear, y'all?
Anyone have questions?
Yeah. If you have
See if the chat
questions,
room-
we
give you answers, even if they're not real.
yeah,
yeah.
man. I mean,
I think next year is going to be a fucking big one, boys. I think
it will be.
everybody, I really want everybody to plan to go to the next one. Like all of our homies. I know a lot of our homies couldn't be there for this one, which is understandable. The lineup wasn't spectacular or nothing. I get it. Ticket prices went up. It was kind of sudden for a lot of people, but like, oh yeah, the flea market event.
No,
that
this
went-
isn't the flea market. This
that's
is
not-
the
that's the
this
merch
is the
booth.
merch.
Okay,
Actually,
cool.
I'm upset I missed the flea market because
Yeah, I
I
am
saw
too.
a picture and it looked
Same.
really fucking badass.
Last year it was really cool.
Apparently on the podcast event, which we skipped out on, we made a good call because there was only like 2 or 3 podcasters that showed up to that.
Really?
Yeah. I know. I think our boy Beastmaster was up there, and then maybe like 2 or 3 other people.
Really?
Like, yeah, no one else
I
showed
mean
up.
that I wish mean, no hate to Mankini. I think he's the one like organizing that shit now, but it's not good. Like it needs to it needs to be completely different.
Yeah.
Honestly, like
Maybe
that's just not going to work, man.
Maybe we
you
could do
should
something at
write
Camp
this-
Zool.
Why don't you guys write in, talk to Rob, tell him ideas of how you think it should be ran.
I mean,
It's,
maybe
it's not a terrible reach. You guys are building a fan base.
maybe I will, like, because I think it
Worst
can.
they could do is ignore you.
I think there's a way they could do it that would actually put shine on the podcasters. I mean, the podcasters and YouTubers are the ones that are putting shine on this movement all year long. You know what I mean? The gatherings once a year. Like, let them have their little moments. Like, let them hand out their merch.
Make it like a 3-hour
Juggalos.
podcast event, but then like have every
I have
person
different
get, like,
ideas. This is him, but I
Yeah,
have different
yeah,
ideas.
yeah.
Whatever he's about to say, I'm not co-signing. Okay.
well, there's lots of options, but yeah, I'm just saying, like, yeah, make it like an event, give each person like a time slot. Psychopathic could put it on their fucking page, and that way you guys could get the fucking money from it. Boom, you give everyone a time slot. We all share the same mic. At least that way, there's
I don't
one
see
going on
why
at a time.
they don't do that. Honestly, it just time slots like to do any other stage.
I know.
Yeah.
Like make a little pod. You can make it in one of these. Look right here. They're in these like little booths. Give us one of these booths.
Yeah.
That's the podcast booth.
Yeah, and then anyone.
all weekend long. Like there's time slots for the podcast to come in and do a 2-3 hour show or whatever.
Yeah,
You know?
and so you get your time that's dedicated to just you. So then people who are watching get to tune in for whatever podcast they want. They're broadcasting live. You don't have everyone like screaming over each other. You're not jammed into a fucking crowded ass tent with people screaming and like talking.
People who want to interact with you can come up and interact with you.
Exactly.
At the
Instead of you
podcast
feeling
event,
like an add-on.
At the podcast event, they can't even interact with you because you got some motherfuckers that just go up on the stage. Like, what are you even doing up there? But
right.
like, no one can even interact with you when you're on the stage. Like, what's the fucking point? You know?
Yeah, Solid Psycho brought up about artists not getting paid.
I have
let's
heard.
see. Yeah, I mean that's been a thing.
Yeah. What bothers me though is a lot of the artists had to actually buy admission.
Yeah. All right. So, as me from experience, the first year I played the Gathering, 2008.
Yeah.
We got 8 free passes.
Okay.
Next year it was down to 4. Then took a break, came back a little bit. Then it was down to 1. It was 1 for a while, and now it's hey, you're already gonna be there. You want to play? Like that's the ones they want ideally. So yeah, it's just been a steady decline.
see.
And I wouldn't be surprised at some point it's gonna be like you pay us.
Yeah.
To like a lot of the fucking venues. are these days.
I mean, I had the feeling actually last year I mean, maybe this year too. I don't know, but I had an inkling in my mind that some of the artists that ended up on stages last year probably paid somebody.
They did.
Yeah,
Some of those you're like, how'd they get up there?
Yes.
They paid.
Yeah, because I was kind of shocked on some of them, and it's probably still happening. So I wouldn't be surprised. What do you know? You know?
Yeah.
But what can you do?
Yeah.
I mean, it is it is what it is. The music industry is a fucking vicious.
I will
game.
say,
It's exactly that. If someone says no, like I know Fams is pissed they had to pay a lot of money, but the reality is if they could say no, even though they're dope, there's not hate on them all. They could say no, and then there'd be someone else that'd be like, yeah, I'll do it. And
Yeah.
I'll give you money to do it.
Yeah,
It's-
exactly.
Yeah, I mean
That's just the reality.
Wait,
of
what would they
the
care?
scene.
I think
Yeah.
that any act that is invited to the gathering, definitely main stage and second stage, you should get free ticket.
At the least.
Period.
Yeah, I
You
think
should
yeah, I
just
think
get a
For
free
the
ticket.
artists.
main stagers
for
do.
the
I'm sure.
artists.
It's not everyone. That
Right.
like some acts do get paid. National acts obviously
Of
get
course.
paid.
Yeah.
It's the main stage acts get their free passes. Certain wrestlers get free passes. It all depends where you are on the fucking scale of things, just like anything else, I guess.
But like, I'll give you a perfect example. Like Clockwork E, like I know they're like one of the biggest acts in the Juggalo world. Like they were headlining the Ship of Fools or whatever. Like that was one of their big things. So it's like I don't know why they didn't get free tickets. You know what I mean?
Yeah, at the very least for organizing that, they should have got 2. You know,
Yes.
maybe not for their
At least-
girls and everything.
At least
you know,
mentioned in the goddamn commercial.
yeah, that too, man. There's a lot of oversight that they're looking at big picture gathering, I think, and all of this
Tomorrow,
shit they're just letting at. They're just like, yeah, y'all figure that shit out. We're looking at big picture gathering.
That's
shit.
what
Like,
we'll go with.
you know,
Let's do the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I wanna believe that they're just holding out finances. They didn't want to spend much this year because they want to save up for next year.
Yeah.
But you know, Sarah Rusi needs new nails. I'm thinking that's more. I'm thinking that's more likely.
And when they're made out of felt, it costs a lot more.
right. Exactly.
All right, man. Well, you want to start wrapping this up? We're a little over 2 hours. That's
Oh,
pretty good, man.
Can I do a promo, I guess, right?
Yes,
Quick?
absolutely, H8trid. What you got going
Oh,
on?
God, I forgot the flyer. But even next Sunday in Millersville, Pennsylvania, H8trid, super famous fun time guys, Clockwork E,
Woo!
Whack,
Woo!
Fams and the Hooligans.
Oh, woo!
Knowledge, and maybe one other. Sorry, other person.
So this is on the Mighty Morphin Whackness tour?
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
But I'm at the PA show in Millersville.
Fuck
Come
yeah,
on
dude.
out. But yeah, super famous and Clockwork E are doing 5 shows, a tour starting next week, this week, some shit.
Yep.
So come out, support the homies for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, see an
Coming
old
out.
school vet. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I'll be there. It'll be a good time.
And now, when's the last time you performed?
Not too long ago.
Not too long ago, but
Okay.
I did have a long break.
Yeah.
And I came back and I did want to see how it went, and it went over very well.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well,
we're doing it again.
stay tuned for the H8trid fucking comeback, y'all.
Me and
Yeah.
the homie Optimist are going to be at this one, and
Hell yeah.
then October, I got another show in PA up in Stroudsburg. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Hell
So
yeah,
we're doing
dude.
that, and then H8tridmusic.com, H8trid music, and stream me and look at my merch and be like, I don't like them that much, and don't get anything.
Follow your
Perfect.
boy,
Yeah.
H8trid. at H8trid Music, I think, right? On
Yeah,
all your shit?
Hatred or Hate Your Music everywhere.
All right,
It's
man.
fucking with an 8.
Hell yeah. Well, that's it, man. Like, thanks for coming. We appreciate
that's
you, bro.
fun.
Fuck yeah, man.
I wish I lived closer. I do this all the time.
Oh yeah, man.
Fucking dope.
I feel it, man. Absolutely. All right. Well, you got anything else, Chris? You want to wrap it up?
No.
Download their album.
Download the homage.
I'm sorry I let everyone down.
Oh,
on
shut
the-
up. Quit. All right. All right. Well, let's shuffle the fuck up on out of here then.
All right,
You
Joe.
gotta say slide into the deck.
Oh, let's slide this motherfucker back into the deck.
Yeah. See y'all. Peace. Thanks for joining us.
Excuse me, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you
Finally.
should.
Finally.
Excuse me.
Keezy, can I take my pants off now that he's leaving?
And you do every time. What's
All
gonna
right.
stop you now?
Nice.
All right. Yeah. It's smaller today.
Yeah, it's cold in here.